Yo, what is up? This is recording session 3 for the KH2 vanilla versions experience, starting with 2FM with cutscenes, just to get us into the flow of the PS2 here, also known as the PS3.
I'm almost finished with DDS2. Is it weird that I enjoyed 1 quite a bit more? Still like 2, of course.
It took me a bit to get into part 2 after like getting off of part 1 because of how like different the vibes are. But I think I overall prefer 2 more now on replays. Yo, Jill over 69 with the 13 months. Thank you. How's the volume? Nothing's too loud, right? Oh my god.
Chip and Champ, Eric Rangers. Happy 50.
Exoblitz with the 50 months. Holy shit, thank you. 50 years. Thank you for the 50 months. Make the towers. I'm gonna make Big Boy. I would make the towers, but I'm making a YouTube video out of this. I can't be that crazy with it. Well, let me just get all this sorted out here and turn that off. How does the bitrate look? FF10 International on my fat PS2, hell yeah. 20 Kilo with the 26 gifted subs. With the gifted sub, thank you. Getting it to work on my TV was a pain. What, did you plug in your PS2 to like a flat screen and you had to get converters? Get a CRT TV instead. I have a old box TV, like one of these, like a small one even, would be better than having to deal with all that. That's what they're for. Dedicated retro TV. Oh, let me just fuck with my monitors. I plan on it when I have money. If you look diligently enough and in the correct places, also known as Facebook Marketplace, you could find one for like $10 or ideally for free. Square Enix bitrate today on my webcam or the CRT cam. I don't know how it looks on stream because I only have like I don't have that open. Webcam, like me? Probably because I'm red-ish. Here, let me like make the light that's on me a bit more normal. Let me see here. How's that? You're super compressed. That's just kind of natural. 2008 unregistered webcam. Honestly, that's better. You see what I'm playing right now and like what I'm playing it on? That feels ideal, doesn't it? It feels ideal for it to be like that, if you ask me. Sorry, I'm just lining everything up. These streams are a process. And I got my ramen too. Let's get that going. 15 to 17 ideal CRT size, I think. It's actually bigger than average. I'd say that's perfectly ideal. No, yeah, getting like a small CRT that you can like, you know, easily carry around and whatnot. Just pick, like, check Facebook Marketplace like every other day and like, you know, you will find one for pennies or nothing, you know. Rather than trying to buy one for like $300 from somebody that's selling it with the tagline of like retro gaming CRT and they have pictures of like Street Fighter 3 on there. No, you gotta find some old fucks getting rid of giant bulk equipment that nobody uses anymore except for the people that know. Yeah, what's up, Coupled? What's up, David, Luke? Look at stream chat. Look at my fucking nuts. Yeah, always tell me to look at shit when I'm working. Oh, it's a picture of me. That's perfect. Honestly, that's ideal. That's ideal. I think it's funny. These fucking packets. How did I not open these fully? Come on. Fucking thing. Technical difficulties? Yeah, last stream I encountered a problem that I encountered before when I played. This is the last time I'm going to explain this, by the way, but it's only because I had to explain it like 7 times during that last stream. Jailbroken PS3 with the Kingdom Hearts 2 installed to the hard drive. Gummies don't work on any version. Like the PS3, like the whatever is loading the disc digitally can't handle the game switching engines to whatever this is, and it would just black screen. I got around that the last time on JP KH2 vanilla by putting in the disc instead of loading it off the hard drive. I didn't have 2FM. I had to buy 2FM and wait until I fucking got it delivered in order to stream, but let me show you. I finally have it. 2FM Plus, right? It probably sucks on the reflection, but 2FM Plus, and it came with, for $30, it also has Recom, which I realized every copy of 2FM has a 2-disc that comes with Rechain of Memories, and they never sold Rechain of Memories on its own. It always was with this. So now I have JP Recom as well, which happens to be the first version of Rechain of Memories I've ever actually physically owned. I don't have PS2, I guess, other than 1.5 and 2.5 and all that, the HD collections. I don't have PS2 Recom. I have GBA Com though, but now I have JP Recom for whatever that's worth. Kind of makes sense that they never sold a Recom and 2FM on their own officially because of like the features that rely on having both. Not that the game can't be played without one or the other, but the new 2FM cutscenes being dubbed in Japanese if you have Recom clear data, and the KH2 clear data giving you more cards in Recom. It kind of makes sense as a package deal. But it's kind of crazy. It cost 7,800 yen at launch, which I believe is $50. $50 to get, like, you know, new version of this game and a remake of a PS2 remake of a GBA game. $50 is what you got for that. I don't know if it's like adjusted for inflation properly, but 7,800 yen is about 50. Okay, enough gummy music. Let's build this thing and get going. I can't believe I never went out of my way to get Recom or 2FM like physically until now. I was forced to. Disc method worked. Yeah, disc method, otherwise known as having the disc and putting it in the console. Shoutouts to Sony for getting rid of that in the future. Yeah. I figured it would work because I had the same thing happen for the same reason on a different version of this game, right? But the same solution worked. This is on disc. It's in the PS3. I've got it right here. First time I've ever had a 2FM disc. I never went on my way to get this. For some reason, I have all three versions of Birth by Sleep on UMDs, as well as the PSP exclusive, like the PSP Special Edition. The Kingdom Hearts Special Edition PSP, that's what I'm trying to say. But I never got 2FM proper, but now I finally have it. Came with the Recon, pretty cool. $30, and it shipped pretty fast, thankfully. That's gonna piss me off. There we go. How's the audio delay, if there is any at all, like when I mouse over? Is it synced up? I don't remember if I fucked with it from last time. I probably didn't. Should be fine. You don't even need a cockpit in this game, actually. I forgot. Can you not have big boy in lowercase? It has to be in caps? Is that what I did last time on the... I think I was able to do lowercase. They just don't have lowercase in Japanese, huh? There we go. Oh my fucking god, that was the... Oh, no, it's saved. I thought I exited by accident. There we go. Line of Dragons. Big boy, activate. We'll watch this cutscene for posterity. Might be off slightly, I honestly can't tell. Yeah, that's like the only way that it would be noticeable is in that menu. If you can't tell from there, then who gaff? don't know why they don't, like when they launch you out of the gummy ship, you know how in KH1 in the cutscene, the gummy ship launches out from the bottom, and it's like a joke, and like you get to hear the Goofy yell. They should have had that here for every time you watch that cutscene, and Goofy makes the yell, instead of just launching out. Yeah, I haven't actually seen that cutscene in a long time. Who the fuck sits there and watches it? Alright, gummies, step 1, pause the game. I believe that's single fire to rapid fire, right? Is it this? I think it's that. Okay. So, if you've never played vanilla KH2, non-FM KH2, gummies actually are way better in Final Mix because they straight up are way, like, not even just gummies, but the donut ship specifically. Gummy ships have a much lower base, like, whatever stat makes you move across the screen faster, it's dog shit on vanilla. So donut ship has a much harder time because, like, the minimum movement speed is much lower without the ship parts that make you go faster. You may have noticed that if you saw me playing any vanilla version of this game on stream. Talked about it there too. Am I live on YouTube? Is that working? I forgot to check. Yes? Okay, cool. Is the bot working? The chat bot? Let me know if I'm like mumbling or quiet. I just turned down my volume because I was like screaming over the fucking audio a little bit. 100% run? Yeah, I'm getting footage. I might even get Ultima for whatever that's worth. I might not actually, it really doesn't matter. I don't think any synth thing got changed other than maybe enemy placement, which might be part of it. I guess I'll do it just because. We'll see. Test. Oh yeah, it works. Thank you. Stickman Sham Productions is back in full swing now that I have a fucking disc. Can't believe I didn't think of that. Bruh. I'm not gonna do gummy, like 100% gummy, so that doesn't matter on any version really. But I will talk about the differences that I can observe at least. I just barely squeeze out energy. Nice. Right at the like last frame. Or whatever that's worth. Debugging stream was funny. I was thinking about that earlier. I can't believe I sat here and tried to figure out a solution for like 3 hours. I thought there may have been something. You know? But oh well. Does the big hole in the center really make you dodge lasers and gummy missions? Yeah. If you try it yourself, you'll see all of the enemies shoot for your center mass. They aim for center mass, and you don't have one. The hitbox of the gummy ship actually does change based on what you build with it, believe it or not. And it's huge. There are some things that get through it. Like, most notably, what you might get killed by first time trying it is the, I forget which world it is that has you do the pirate ship fight in the gummy. But they have cannons that shoot at you, and they're AoE, and they hit you, and you have much lower health with Donut Ship, and you blow up and get owned. Or any enemies that like come up to you and like try and punch you. Those are scary, but otherwise you can still just like mash.
See that, Mulan?
X.
It's Shan Yu, leader of the Hun Army.
That makes it. That's what makes it harder on vanilla though, when you have less maneuverability.
Mulan whoops public enemy #1. You're gonna be famous. I'm talking A-list.
Mushu, I'm not sure. I haven't even joined the army yet. I have to take my father's place to preserve the Fa family honor. I just hope I don't get discovered.
Whatever, you're just scared, admit it.
Aren't you?
Eric Murphy.
Huh?
Yeah, what sound alike did they cast for this game? For Eddie Murphy, because he sounds really good. Disney sound alike.
Let's get the jump on him.
Gorge, maybe we better look before we leap. Is that Mushu?
That's right. I know you heard of me. I'm little, lethal, and legendary. Now y'all scram before I get my dragon dander up.
Hey, Mushu, we missed you.
Yeah, well, you better hope I miss you, or else you're Sora, Donald, Goofy.
Do you know them?
Know them? Man, we used to kick all kinds of bad guy butt together.
Interesting
Yeah,
that
you know I helped these guys out of a lot of tight spots.
they talk
'Cause I'm
about
a
this just
mighty
because he was a
dragon,
summon.
Right?
It's like the only time. They didn't even do this with Simba.
Oh,
But because he was a summon in KH1,
Something
it's
like that.
canon.
And you are?
I'm Mulan.
You do?
No, I mean,
They do. Okay, I don't know why I guess I haven't seen the cutscenes in a while, but I'm
Just
remembering
me.
what the conversation
I
was
am
from last
Pain,
time.
son of
Somebody was
Bazu.
saying that they didn't, and
You
I
know
must have
Mushu?
forgotten that.
Mushu's one of my
It's a whole cute
family's
scene?
guardians.
We
It's a
didn't
cute
know
scene,
we
huh?
were borrowing somebody as important
You really like
as
that
a
scene?
family guardian.
With you know,
Yeah,
the
that's right.
lion furry Sora and
Man, that puts you three up
his
to your
pal
eyeballs
Simba.
and
It's a
bet
real
you
cute
pig
scene
here.
for you.
Well, guess what, kiddies? It's payback
You like that?
time.
Is that why?
Mushu.
Are you
Ah,
like
they
all
don't
5
mind.
million
Ain't
views
that
of the?
right?
Actually, like 20 million
sounds
views. Oh,
fair.
whatever.
See, Ping here was just on his way to join the Imperial Army. We gotta go find the other recruits over at the training camp.
I haven't seen these
Would you
cutscenes in a
join
while.
us?
Okay.
It'll be
Especially
easier
that
to fit in if
optional
I'm
last
with
world.
guys like you.
What do you mean fit in?
Well, don't worry
Bambi
about
in the
that.
next gam
You're
will bring it up.
pretending to be a
Bambi doesn't
boy,
speak
aren't you?
English. Does he? Does she?
Huh?
He? She?
You're
It?
a girl?
You didn't notice?
Not me.
I think it's working.
Bambi
I
talks to
don't
other
know.
animals.
Those two would
Yeah,
fall
in
for
like deer
anything.
language, right?
I'm right here.
I don't know, whatever. Actual English? Oh, yeah, okay, you know what I mean though, right? Like, okay, you assholes pretending like you haven't seen a single movie where they have, talking animals, but like, they try to talk to actual people, but it's like a ludo narrative that you don't know. Like, they can't hear them, but you can hear them in English, because it's a fucking kids movie, right? Yeah, Tarzan, yeah. Is it like that? I haven't seen Bambi. You know exactly what I'm talking about, don't pretend. What is this ability? Whatever. This fuck-ass world. You just got Valor form, right? And then they put you in, if you don't fuck with the party menu, you don't have Goofy, so you can't use Valor. You have to do this yourself. What were they thinking? Bambi can't talk to the people because the people killed his fucking mom. I think Bambi can't talk to the people because Bambi's a deer that can't speak English. I think the only reason he speaks English in the movie is because we need to understand what he's saying. He doesn't speak English to humans. That'd be insane. How could that work? That doesn't make sense. Maybe they're teaching you drive from the car party members. I mean, they do show you that there's the party button down there, but they don't. Whatever. It's a weird thing to have to. People aren't doing that. They didn't learn shit. Unless they did, and good for them, you know.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm doing sound test. Trying to save everywhere I see one, just so I have a big pool of saves for the production. I don't even check at the water diarrhea parasite yet. Is that what Mike you got? Hasn't he been stun locked on the shitter the past couple days? Maybe that's what happened to Mike you. Our friend Mike you. Yeah? You got that? You got the new parasite they just invented? That's fucked up. Hope you're right. Apparently that days mod for 2FM is a demo out now. Which days mod from which fucking person? Because there's like 2 or 3 different people making one at this fucking point. Like the really sus one on the emulator. Raspberries? Damn. I'm raspberries are safe.
Remember, girl, and leg.
Is it actually what you got? Do you actually get like the thing that's in like the news right now, or like is it just something silly and might as well be?
Some grub.
Hey, no cutting.
Keep thinking the Return of Jafar guy. I don't think I ended up banning them because they finally took the hint when I said your next message will be your last if you keep this bit up.
Space in line.
I wonder what they're serving for lunch today.
I think they took the hint. I forget.
That does it.
Please.
Please.
What a girl.
Knock it off.
Aerial sweep is better than aerial dive, there's no limit for him.
Punched me.
It's a funny way to say, your entire sentence is very funny, especially the capital A and the period mark and the proper grammar. This is Final
Let's
Mix.
just get back in line, okay?
Aerial dive doesn't exist in vanilla, so it's not a matter of it being better or worse, it just doesn't exist, so aerial sweep is better because the other one doesn't exist. And yeah, you're right about limit form, but yeah. This is 2FM. Unless you're just reminiscing randomly about vanilla KH2. Well, that'll be next. But especially the capital A and the period mark and the days of this game that isn't what's being shown on screen right now.
Heartless. Oh, yeah? Ping, I hope you're ready.
I just like talking shit, don't worry. I'm gonna abuse the hell out of Valor Form. I'm not gonna use it here because fire is good.
Fire!
Man, this game is so fucking good. The guy with the mic, I can't hear you, man. Is it actually quiet? Am I like mumbling? I'll just do this. There we go. That way you can hear my ramen slurping. Oh. More. Been to Princess of Glaze Cage more. I felt like I did everything that that game has to offer, like 3 times over. It's a cool game, but it doesn't take priority over my actual job. Which is part of the agenda right now is, you didn't beat it, dumbass? That's what I'm saying, dumbass. I feel like I did everything that I could do in that game, interaction-wise. You need to see more Midna? Midna is mid. At least in the form that everybody nuts their little cocks over. So, like, little Midna. They just needed to have it be the real Midna. You know? MILF, no. But I guess she's too backloaded into the game. I wonder how early I can get these feasibly. Fire will give me that. That one yeah, not just yet. That Princess is cool, but I realized I've got bigger things on the agenda, and that includes this. I want a lot of my Kingdom Hearts streams, just streams in general, to be streams like this, where it's literally like the purpose is getting you guys in on the process of whatever I'm fucking dead. Getting you guys in on whatever the process is I'm making for like a big video, rather than streaming and then like making a little like afterthought edit out of it as the primary thing, you know? I want to stream to make videos rather than make videos of stream, if that makes sense. Stickman Gem Productions is open for a live viewing audience.
This is it. Back off. Yeah, take this.
The Kingdom Hearts 2 vanilla experience was filmed in front of a live studio audience. I get to say some bullshit like that when the video comes out.
Yeah. It's over. Yeah. Back off. Back off.
It's really fun when you get a good grip of, like, re-locking the camera in the middle of attack so you can semi-control the direction that they're going. That's fun, if you can get that working. What do you think is the best Keyblade in Vanilla KH2? Space question mark. Wait, what happened to the... What happened to your proper grammar? Now there's a space question mark in there? Damn, okay. Oh, it's kind of the same in Vanilla as it is in Final Mix. They really didn't do much with the Keyblades. Like, in order, like, the best ones, you get, well, I guess Kingdom Key got a big buff in Final Mix. It got damage control, because they just made damage control as an ability, replacing this Keyblade's defender. So instead of, like, +2 defense when you're low health, or 3 or whatever, it's, cuts the damage you take when you're in critical by half, or so. That's really good. That's a good buff. But otherwise, it's still, whatever Keyblades have the combo boosts on them, so still Decisive Pumpkin, still Hero's Crest. You know, when you first get it, that is. Which is like as early as World 2, and you use it until... When the fuck do you replace Hero's Crest? It's just the best Keyblade until Decisive Pumpkin, I think. Because the Keyblade stats in this game are hella... Like, the range is so... Like, you start with the Keyblade that has 3, and the best Keyblade you can get has 7. It's like, wow. And that's Fenrir. 6 for Ultima. You know, it's like barely any... So, like, you just pick based on stats, or not stats, you pick based on the fucking ability, because fuck the stats, it's such a small range that it can exist in. Winnie the Pooh Keyblade got changed a decent bit, though. In Vanilla, it has Lucky Lucky, which is really annoying, because if you want to... Well, there are less sources of Lucky Lucky in Vanilla, because no critical mode. Oh my fucking god. Oh, I'm getting worked. I'm dead. I'm not dead. Woo! Goofy! Come on over here. Oh, asshole. Are you ever gonna jump? Doesn't this guy jump eventually? I wanna hit him with this. I don't need to, but I want to. Whatever. Thing sucks anyways. Oh, you know what I do want to hear? Let me get, like, fully clean hit by this attack, because I want to hear Sora's battle quotes actually work when it gets hit. It doesn't work like that in HD. It's iconic. One of the first things that's ever gonna fuck you up in a KH2 playthrough is hearing that pattern of Sora getting owned. And you don't get that. Like, one of the first things I noticed when 2.5 came out, and I'm like, wow, the sound is fucked. They broke one of my favorite small things about this game. I'm fucking dead. Yeah, in Vanilla, Sweet Memories is 0-0, but it has Lucky Lucky. So if you want your best drop rate possible, you have to use a 0-0 Keyblade with doink-ass sound effects. But thankfully in FM, they gave it 4 Magic and Drive Converter instead of Lucky Lucky. Does any Keyblade have Lucky Lucky in FM? I think they were just like, yeah, we don't want to force you to have a Keyblade for best drop rate. Finish my little snack. They give you, don't they give you 2 Lucky Luckies on crit, not just 1? Yeah, 2. No Keyblade in 2FM is Lucky, unfortunately. I would say fortunately. The fact that you don't have to sacrifice a good ability for, like, an extra stack of Lucky is a good thing. Because you can use whatever you want, and you don't have to constantly menu to switch. Like, you can just put, like, all the Lucky Rings on everybody. Use whatever... I guess, actually, the best way to get, you don't really need all 13 stacks of Lucky, but the only way to get the final stack is to be in limit form. And if you use any other forms, I think Donald and Goofy's abilities get taken out. Like, if you use final form, you lose their Lucky, don't you? You lose their Lucky if they're, you know, if you put them in your pocket and go final form. I forget if it's how it works. If their abilities get removed from the pool. Which kind of sucks, but you wouldn't really want to be doing that anyways. Just Magnet Thunder in base form is better than anything else at that point. But yeah, I'd say it's a nice thing that on any Keyblade, especially on Sweet Memories. 0-0, that was just whack. I remember having to do that. Chip him down the half from there till they can. He always does that at like half health, just about. If you're having issues with this guy, you gotta be careful when you push him to half. He'll break out and just like do that too. An encounter like this could not possibly be fun or engaging in a game like KH2. Because, like, imagine this enemy configuration and shit in 3. They're like a non-factor. That's why that game has to have a million of the same enemy, and then people get to pretend it's exciting and engaging. New CRT overlay tonight? Bruh. Never beating the allegations. Funny when you see the translations.
Nice CRT filter.
Bruh. Nice new joke. I think of the 59-month Redo. It's funny to see, like the top left, like what English word that they have for the meter. It says tension instead of morale. Tension. You would think that less tension would be better. It's kind of a weird word. No wonder they changed it to morale. Because tension? Wouldn't you want your tension to be low? If the tension goes all the way down, you lose. What the fuck? What kind of word is that choice? Tension rising? More tension lowering. Yeah, what the hell? Weird ass word choice. Forget, speaking of which, I might lose all my tension. Fuck.
Give me strength. Back off.
There we go. Let's activate.
Back off.
The orbs.
Back off.
More well-known English word to Japanese people? Well, if it's a very well-known word, then why did they choose the wrong word for the meter? Yeah, it's a very well-known word, so that's why they chose the wrong one. I don't know. I don't get the logic on that, but that's fair. If that's even true.
Yeah.
Do you actually know that as a fact? I'm curious what your source or knowledge is on that. Oh, it's a more well-known word. What are you, fucking Duolingo? Or maybe you've actually learned and I'm curious. I only suspect it. Oh, great. I'm glad I asked. Because now I know, whatever. sometimes this is just like when people say like, oh, this game failed because it had no marketing. And it's like, okay, are you the fucking like marketing manager for the company of the game? Tekken Tag 2 failed because it had it sold poorly because it had no marketing. Do you have like the numbers on that? You know, people say that all the time about like The World Ends With You 2 and every other game that they like that sucks, right? Do you expect chat to have PhDs? No, but I would like them to have sources. Sometimes people just be saying shit and then I believe it, you know? And then I say it, and then I'm wrong, and I'm like, wow, maybe it just sucked, yeah. No, like, all the reasoning that, like, this is coming from like a post I saw about like what Michael Murray said after like Tekken Tag 2 sold poorly and like they were post-mortem on it. They're like, oh, it's so hardcore and people aren't good at like the tag mechanic and all that. And I'm like, that's all well and true, but the real reason why Tekken Tag 2 didn't do as well as like 6 or whatever is that Street Fighter 4 just like mogged. And the reason Tekken 7 did well is because Street Fighter 5 sucked, and the reason why Tekken 8 is seemingly doing well is because Tekken gamers from Tekken 7 are now held emotionally hostage by Tekken, and they can do whatever the fuck they want to the gameplay and make it aggro as fuck. When you ask a medical question, people just be wrong, but you read it first instead of mine, you get owned. That's true. I get owned? I think it's more like you get owned in this equation. Unless I accidentally electrocute myself because of whatever this advice is. Playing around with those heartless a little bit, like ping fucked up the hit count. Trying to get all chests as I go just because it's fun and nice. See, like, you got him under 50% health there and he did that. I also forgot to do the despawn you could do on these guys, where you bring one of like the ghosts over the wall and that prevents these guys from spawning. That's a real strat. Pretty good one. I wanted to kill. Having high tension in Japanese is akin to saying you're getting fired up. Oh, so they just have like a different interpretation of the word. So like tension is like hype, morale. That makes sense. That I do get. They just use it wrong. Remember, I'm not gonna say that because like if I say that and I'm like, oh, that feels like a Bart Simpson's N-word joke setup where you get somebody to say the N-word. What are you talking about, man? Oh, Yuji Naka. You must have accidentally hit enter. I was looking at that and I'm like, do I want to say Yuji Naj out loud right now? Oh, you're good. Amanda Hug and Kiss. That's a classic. My favorite one is Anita Sukakaki. I wonder, before, I always forget normally, but let me get all this shit while the buildings are still here. Also, I won't be able to get it until way later. Oh yeah, D23. When is that? Isn't that like next month or something? Didn't they say it's gonna be an hour-long Kingdom Hearts panel? It would be really funny if they talked about anything but KH4. They're gonna announce that they're selling Kingdom Hearts merchandise in the form of like I joke, but this would ironically be cool. Like stained glass Kingdom Hearts, like a window film. No, they're gonna sell more. It's gonna be an hour long, an hour dedicated to new Kingdom Hearts official merchandise for Kingdom Hearts monitor arms. Kingdom Hearts themed monitor arms again. Cause I'm not even kidding when I say that. That was like one of the last things that they announced was like, oh yeah, we got these Kingdom Hearts themed monitor arms to sell to you. And it's like, bro, can you sell me a new game? Yeah, Google it. Kingdom Hearts monitor arm. I'm not fucking kidding. Can I even get this without any movement? Let's see. I probably need Valor to at least have the high jump. Because Blizzard will get me over there, but from here I don't think it can be done. Once I got over there with Valor, that would be a different story. It'd be cool to do a video of getting all the puzzle pieces as early as possible. Like, how many of them can be done as soon as you get into the room that has them or something. This could definitely be done with Valor, though. Or maybe even just Blizzard. I could be done with Valor pretty easily, I think. I'll try it again. What the fuck is the save point? I'll sell it over. $800 chest set? Yeah, pretty much. They just be doing shit. Making actual bullshit. 15 minutes of it is gonna go over what was scratched in a newer mobile game. I'd be surprised if they talked about that at all, to be honest. What could they possibly talk about for like an hour? If it's not for Disney adult engagement bait. I think I wonder if they're gonna give up trying to sell Kingdom Hearts to Disney adults, because Disney adults, from what I hear, they don't fuck with Kingdom Hearts because they're too anal about like the way that Disney is presented, like it just being like a kind of like a cheaper version of the game, or like the movies just in the game. Like they don't care, you know. They're the kind of people that are like, oh, this Japanese anime bullshit, you know. They're just like Final Fantasy haters. They have like, the same line of attack. That puzzle piece could be gotten, but I don't care. Get it right now. Do I can't show the dog shit in the way to include Disney World? I think that,
Disney adults scare me, NGL.
Yo, Rinda-chan with the 44 months. Yeah, that's a pretty fair response to Disney adults. They're troublesome. They seem dangerous. Why isn't there a more Western attempt at something like KH? What does that mean exactly to you? I'm curious, because that can mean a lot of different things. Like, you mean like the gameplay? You're talking like an indie game that plays like KH2? Because people are trying to make those and they're very bad at doing it. Kingdom Hearts, but like an American version. What does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? This game is full of American intellectual property. Guns? Oh, like Pal World, but for Kingdom Hearts? Warner Brothers? Oh, are you saying Disney isn't American? School shootings? Now we're talking. Yeah, he's not a Japanese Final Fantasy character with a more American-style character. Oh. That's Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise is Kingdom Hearts in reverse. There you go. The worlds are Final Fantasy and the character is pretty much like your average American burger fiend, you know, mentally, priority-wise. He skips cutscenes like within the game, literally. Gets distracted, puts on his own music, and says, "Fuck this! This is bullshit." Listens to new metal. How's the brightness of an area like this right now? Dude, shadows in this game are like the most troublesome that they've ever been because of how short they are compared to KH1. Pretty good at doing what they're supposed to do though. The concept of Disney adults is dumb AF LMAO. Like the concept of them existing, like as is, or the concept of people talking shit about making the term, the people that make the term Disney adult. I'm sure you are on our side here with this, but I'm curious. I wonder if KH would have ever gone through an appeal to the West phase. Isn't that all of Kingdom Hearts? Do you see what's happening on the fucking screen right now? What do you mean they're not appealing to the West? Donald and Goofy are here. What do you mean? I mean, I know what you mean is that, like, if it were even more so, but, like, still, dude.
Captain!
You wanna know what's appealing to the West is anime, because you know how much of a profitable export that shit is right now? Oh, no.
Captain,
I don't know, you might be on something, but I think you're
where
not.
did they go?
Yeah, I'm playing a Japanese version of the game, it's in English right now.
We'll stop them.
Think about it.
Kinda is our fault.
Right.
I should take some notes. What do I want to take notes on?
You mean my fault?
Gummy ship.
Sean, you and the Heartless did this,
Evasion
not us.
buff.
Captain, if you track down the villagers, we'll handle this.
SFX works. Example. Sora
Let's go.
getting comboed by Assault Rider. Yeah, honestly, if you think about it, Devil May Cry kind of is the closest alternative to Kingdom Hearts that's out there in terms of like many of its sensibilities and having not necessarily a similar combat scheme, but like a similarly unique one. You know, that requires them to actually play it. What is with the... we're back to talking about the word LARP again, by the way. It feels like people have gotten so hyper-aware or defensive about, or like offensive about the concept of people talking with or engaging with a game or media that they haven't actually like fully seen, you know? Or like passing some arbitrary purity test on like, oh, you haven't seen it. Oh, you haven't seen every single second of it in both languages, or like, you know, shit like that. Like, I get it. I get, you know, like knowledge checking people that are trying to talk some shit about things that they don't actually have expertise on, or so. But like, it's getting to a point. Oh, upbringing when somebody I don't like enjoys something I do. Advanced gatekeeping. Yeah, it kind of is. I guess slide dash, that's what one of these were. I don't know what that is. Whatever it is, it's 5 AP. Yeah, these 3 abilities. Let me know if you know. Playing on disc, yes. And it's working. Combo plus, ooh. Do I want that? No, combo boost, not plus. And yeah, combo boost, that is a 5 AP warranting ability. What level am I, 10? I get that like 9? I think you get that at 9 on shield and like 6 on sword, is what I remember being told. Three AP in vanilla, that's pretty nutty. But 2FM originally come with English dub cutscenes. Yeah, this is originally 2FM.
No!
Same with 1FM, same with BBS FM. They wanted English Disney voice actors.
Attack!
For the same reason we, or I should say you, want Japanese seiyus in your anime. I'm just trying to find new ways to talk shit. But yeah. Same logic, just in reverse. It's why Japanese people watch King of the Hill in English with subtitles. Which they do, by the way. They do that. They do. Dude. This is a good air combo timing check on 30 FPS. Feeling more comfortable with it again. It's not Sora. I think it's Roxas always sucks no matter what. In that regard, especially on 30. This is a part of the game where you can get a good amount of experience and money if you like really maximize your kills. I got pretty lucky that all those bolt towers just got fucked up though by that RC. That's pretty nice. Prefer 2FM at 30 or 60? I prefer it at 60. I really do. There are some things that don't work properly at 60. Especially for KH1, I much prefer it at 60. It just feels like the kind of game that, honestly, it feels like it should have been 60 FPS to start with. Like, what stopped this game from being 60, whereas, like, DMC3 is 60 FPS, you know? Why is this game 30 FPS if DMC3 can be 60 with more of a... something of a more realistic looking game
Hey, wait a second!
in its way? How does that work?
You're going the wrong way!
And even on top of that, KH1 and 2 on these versions will lag as well under the right circumstances, especially 1. Like earlier versions of it as well.
Yes,
like a bunch of orbs and shit on screen. Yeah, Capcom just knew ball.
Look
A
out!
bit more than these devs. Like, I think the game's frame rate just got chunked there in the cutscene too. Also just the camera.
Run for it!
DMC 1, 30 or 60? It was 60.
Thanks, Ping.
It
Those two.
was nothing.
The brain couldn't handle the frame rate when I
I
first
should
played.
never
Yeah,
have doubted you.
it's nice,
From now
smooth.
on, you have
It's
my
only
trust.
60. 120 is
Thank
even
you,
crazier.
Captain.
But not in these games though. It doesn't go up to that.
Man, first she uses me as a lighter, then she turns me into a cannonball. The head ancestor's gonna hear about this. You know, that's it. I give up. I can't take this no more. Come on, Mulan. Let's quit this charade and go home, girl.
Mushu.
I can play 30
Right?
and 60 without problem. Yeah, me too. It's just I prefer 60.
Mulan,
Nice
a woman?
insight
Can't
irrelevant
be.
to the conversation, but I appreciate it.
Ping! Captain!
And I'm snippy tonight.
Oh boy,
It's fun.
you're okay.
I like talking shit.
You all knew, didn't
It's
you?
been a while since I streamed getting it
You
out of my
knew
system.
Ping was really a woman in disguise.
Bull.
I can't believe
Game
you
memories
lied
on the
to me.
GBA. Well, what else was it gonna be on? The SBA, the Sony
Punishment for
Boy
high
Advance?
treason
No,
and dishonoring the army
didn't exist.
is death. Get out of my sight. Now. You're all dismissed.
But, Captain...
My debt is repaid. The Emperor is waiting.
PSP.
Move out!
You know what fucking year GBA comic came out in? It definitely wasn't... I'm not responding to that. What do you mean PSP? You know when that shit came out? Not when GBA comic came out.
Mulan, I blew it.
When did the PSP come out anyways? Like 5? 6?
Thank you, everyone. Sorry I got you in trouble.
What's the max size of a
It's
Game
no big
Boy... GameCube?
So
GameCube
big.
game?
I mean,
Because this game is
Mulan,
just under 4
what are you
gigabytes,
gonna
ever
do
so
now?
slightly.
Go back home.
GBA com was
You know
04.
your daddy's gonna be steamed as
That
a
was a bit
chicken
later than I
dumpling.
thought, actually. When did the PSP come out? Either way, though, they
Relax.
specifically wanted that
we'll
game
take
to
our
be on
share of the
a
blame.
Thanks.
younger
You're all
children-friendly
wonderful friends.
handheld, and they also made that game for like 3 pennies with a different developer, so, like, there's more financial reason there, too. Like a little 2D game, don't have to worry about voice acting, hardly had to worry about any 3D elements, FMVs, you know. 1 month difference, huh? Well, still, you know, they started developing the game a bit sooner, and they made it for much cheaper than if it, like, okay, this question expands to why didn't they make Days for the PSP as well? You know? Dream Drop Distance, why wasn't that on the Vita? We know why, it's because the Vita fucking, they fucked up the Vita by doing like the proprietary SD card shit or whatever. There are some more reasons why the Vita did badly beyond that, right? That's auto limit, turn that off. That's fire boost, turn that on. That makes Mulan's Mushu's power vis limit really good. 20% better. Yeah, no onboard storage, and you had to get specific Sony memory cards. Vita was bad because it wasn't marketed well. Good one. Yeah, everybody always says that as like a first line of defense for their favorite shitty game that sucks, that sold badly. Like World Ends With You 2. They're like, oh, it didn't get any marketing. No, it's like a hyper niche game already, World Ends With You on the DS. It's already very niche. They're making a sequel. I own that game, you know, they gave that game to me. For some reason, Epic Games, when they thought I was whoever the fuck Kevin is, they sent me a handful of Square Enix games. Everything but Kingdom Hearts. But, not everything, but you know. I own that game on my Epic Games Store library. And I never want to log into Epic Games Store ever again, so it's
Shan Yu,
unlikely I'll
he's
ever
alive.
use it.
He's heading for the
But if
Imperial
I ever
City.
decide to check that game
We've
out
got
and give
to
it a
warn
fair
Shang.
chance other than just never playing that game and enjoying talking shit about its existence. Because the game is probably good. It's made by hand. It'd be interesting to try, but I also enjoy talking shit about it, and I'd be getting rid of my ability, or maybe enhancing my ability to talk shit about it if it's mid. I don't know. I'm just a hater. No real reason. I just remember this one guy with a Neo World Ends With You profile picture that's really bad at KH1 and loves KH1 and loves to talk shit about KH2. Got very pressed about me offhandedly talking shit about that game like years ago, and like quote tweeted it. And I was like talking shit like, this guy he hates this game and he don't play it, and he's like, imagine being that pissed off that many years later. For a long time I thought the Vita was the same thing as the PSP, like the Switch Lite. It kind of is in the sense of like, I mean, like not in a hardware sense, but in the way that it can play the same games, yeah. But yeah, it really was like the next gen of it. It's just too bad that they fucked it up. PSP was successful enough handheld to the point where like House MD is seen with one a number of times. But the Vita, I only ever saw it in person twice right now. And the first time was an IRL of mine that got Midnight Club LA Remix on it and played that. And like, so the first time I ever saw a Vita was used for a single PSP game. And I'm like, well, it's the Vita, it can play a PSP game and not its own Vita game, because who the fuck? Like, the only thing that I had of value for a while was P4 Golden, which is like, why not just play P4 PS2 anyways, you know? Alright, let me get that puzzle piece now that I can. Check this out.
Let's do this together.
Right stick gives you height control in some of these limits. You know that? Same with session. Use it to go up and down. I didn't know that for a long time. No one ever told you you look like Carmi from The Bear? I have to Google this now. I've been told I look like a lot of different people, but this one is new to me. The main dude? I don't know about that. You know, I do have a kind of a similar underbite though. A little bit of an underbite. Okay, you know what? I get it. Just not the hair. Or many other things. But I do kind of have a similar profile, side profile. Oh, those are off drive orbs. Not that I need any, but I forgot about that. First time somebody on this website ever told me that I looked like something else was, yo, you look like Dirk Strider from Homestuck, and it's because I had the fuck-ass glasses on.
Shan Yu is alive.
But that was the first time I remember.
He's headed this way.
And why should I believe you this time?
But she's telling you the truth.
I turn off all my audio offsets. Hold on. There we go. Now it should be synced up.
Guard the palace! Do not let the enemy get anywhere near the Emperor! That's an order!
I don't know if that's better. I just set it to 100 ms, which is usually how much it is
Captain,
going through an Elgato.
We'll secure the courtyard, and you can save the Emperor.
That's an order!
You know, Bam Margera was on track. He was like, for a year or so, like America's #1 most popular like male celebrity at his peak. He was on like a real good run until he fucked his whole life up. English dub and Japanese subs. That's just how Final Mix versions are in their original launch. They wanted English voices for the American characters. American intellectual property characters, otherwise known as Disney. Same reason, vice versa. Oh yeah, screen shake. I need to put that down in my notes.
Now you'll bow to me.
I'll have to be a bit more alert for what notes I... Did you hear that? When he, like... When he palmed Shan Yu, I think there was like a micro beep. Or like a, yeah, low tone beep. I thought it was like a trumpet. What the fuck?
Right now.
I think this part of the game has this happen a lot too, I guess, with the beeps. That was a very weird low tone beep. I gotta look at that later. First beep of the run? That wasn't beep, that was like a trumpet. That can happen though, I guess. Hell yeah. I love the beep.
Let's do this together.
I'll handle this.
Mushu! Take this! For China! Yeah!
Oh yeah, slide dash. Oh, the fucking bird that I hate. You know what? Oh yeah, now I have proper drive form loading time because I'm on disc. Good. I'm glad that I got that sorted out. Fate forced me to get a damn disc. Oh fuck. The door. Oh, me. Boot nuke with the third eye once, thank you.
This is it. This is it.
Whew, that was a really fast fight. What the hell? Am I a little buff for where I'm at? I guess I put Fire Boost Mulan on and fucking... That was really fast though. I feel like a little bit stronger than I normally would be. I have gotten a bit more kills though than I typically would. That was pretty good though.
Now that's what I call burning some honey bun. Oh yeah, Mulan's the best. Mulan's the best. Now wait a minute, I'm the best. Mushu's
Yeah,
the
the
best.
RC boost
Mushu's
does
the
help, but
best.
like I'm like comparing mentally to the other critical mode playthroughs I do, because I don't play like any other mode in normal KH2. But yeah, that was just fast in general.
I've heard a great deal about you, Mulan.
Instruments linger.
You
This is an
stole
actual
your
MIDI. That's my
father's
favorite
armor,
thing about
ran
these
away from
versions and
home,
PS2 games in general.
impersonated
The fact that
an
the music is
Imperial
sequenced
soldier.
live and it has a
You
more
deceived
like
your
alive
commanding officer,
feeling to it instead of just,
shamed the
oh yeah,
entire
fade out the
Chinese
MP3
army,
file,
and
you know.
dishonored your family name.
And sometimes it gets
We
fucked
get the
with, or like
picture.
the sound engine gets
You're a young
overloaded and a
woman.
few notes drop.
And in the end,
Or you load into Cavern
You
of
have
Remembrance off a
saved us
retry,
all.
and like the song is like partially through and it starts, but a MIDI stem is missing, and then it kicks in. You get like a rare PS2 remix, is what I call it. PS2 made the best games. Sorry, Chad Warden, but we were off by one. Actually, no, I'm playing this on a PS3, so PS3 made the best games.
Your Excellency.
Captain Lee. Take this, so the world will know what it is. You
Yeah,
have
same in
done for
Recoded.
China.
Thank you.
Mulan,
Yes?
Sora,
Sir,
Donald, Goofy.
That reminds me
sir.
of when I made that Why is
Thank
Recoded
you.
So Good video.
Thank you.
I made my
that all
own
there is
music
to say,
removal
Captain?
patch for the game, brute
If
force
you
method,
wish
by
to
just
win
like
the
deleting the
heart of
bytes
Mulan, China's
of
bravest
the
woman,
game's ROM that like has
you'll
the
have to be
music.
a bit more
But I missed
eloquent than
something,
that.
so if I like sat in an empty room or in the pause screen for a while, I would hear like just
Can
a
I get
little
an
set of
autograph?
percussion, like random like porn music playing in the
Thanks for
background all of a
everything,
sudden.
Sora.
I have a video of it somewhere. Let me see
Now
if I
they
can
gotta
find
let
it.
me go back to being a guardian. They gotta.
But Mushu, I thought you already were a family guardian.
What? Oh, no, don't even worry about that. That's just real technical, just for us guardians.
I don't know what it'd be called.
tricked us.
No. See, I just, you know, I just.
I think I posted it on my Twitter though, maybe. If I type in porn music into my Twitter, I'll find it, or I'll find something else that I don't want to find.
huh?
Couldn't find it. Oh yeah, how's the audio sync, by the way? Since I put back the 100 ms delay in the game so it matches the visual better. Difficult thing for me to check myself
Guess
if I
it's about time to be moving on.
look for it.
You shall be
Can't
missed.
see it on my end.
Is it okay if we come back to visit?
Of course.
We will look forward to your return.
You two play nice.
Whoa. Watch it, soldier.
Goodbye, Sora, Donald, Goofy.
The amount of times that they refer to the whole trio by their names individually like that. Hidden Dragon. Alright, let me save this raw recording because I want to not only like section it off by worlds, but also I want to see what that beep was exactly. I need to see that again because I was talking in the middle of it. Switch to Starseeker and Vanilla. I never really do that because I don't really want a longer air combo. Plus, I just like the Kingdom Keys and noises more as well. It does have slightly better stats though, doesn't it? This for a second. Recordings.
An imperial.
Alright, listen close. Yeah, I recognize that from anywhere. That's one of the KH2 MIDI trumpets that played over a sound effect. I feel like this is the second time it's happened with this cutscene. You hear that? That's so weird. That wasn't even just a beep. That was a MIDI horn or something that loaded in over it. That's awesome. Alright. Time for Olympus. I'm going straight for Olympus. Fuck Beast Castle for now. I want that Keyblade. Yeah, I'm gonna buff my gummy ship when available because I'm pretty sure I have a Zanny bar or two now. Yes. Wait, where's my chip? What the fuck? Oh, I pressed the new one and not edit current. Okay. Nice. Maybe more guns too, shouldn't I? Oh yeah. Firepower. Huge. Oh, the normal beep is the MIDI horn extremely sped up. It could be. I'm not sure how it works under the hood. I would really like to see if anybody has ever done a deep dive on the beep though, but that's such a obscure concept. Because I've seen other audio errors like skipping through cutscenes really fast on earlier versions like Vanilla's, and the music, BGM glitches, the music gets all fucked up. The one of the stems loads in wrong or is offset or like making weird noises. I don't know why though, on a technical basis. I don't think anybody really does. other than speculation. It typically happens more with skipping cutscenes, so at least the BGM glitches. I'm not sure about the beeping. But that is a new one. I don't think I've seen one like that before, where it's like obviously from one of the MIDI stems, right? The sound banks, rather. First beep, though. I call that a beep, even if it's not technically, like, literally a beep, but you know, technicality. These turrets are the lethal ones. I was talking about this earlier. Donut Ship can get owned, especially in vanilla when it's slower by AoE splashes. Not these red things though, but the bombs they shoot later on. Next pass through. PS3, PS2. This is not emulation. I have an A. This is an A model FAT. The PS2's GPU and CPU are inside this PS3. Spent good money to make sure it'd be like that. And I got a PS3 that with only 46 days of uptime in its whole lifespan so far, which is extremely little in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, look at my health. I just got fucked up by these blue things. You gotta be careful. We wearing the same thing right now? Yo, do you have a chain with the Kingdom Hearts charm on it? Black tee? Black tank? I guess that means I'm like channeling a bit of Filipino tonight. Do I have your blessing? Filipino sham? That's not how you spell it, you know. Pointing at something with your lips? You've never been around Filipinos, you don't know how they sound? I had one of Day Nava's Filipino friends walk in on me in the fucking bathroom of a restaurant that another one of Day Nava's Filipino family members works at. And I was just sitting there, you know, and he look at me, he opens the door, and I'm like, oh hey. And he's like, oops, sorry. What do you mean you've never been around Filipinos? I played pool with Filipinos. They're cool. They're fun. Efren Reyes. You didn't get it, Day? I think I do. You could have led with the pool story. That wasn't a story, that was... If anything, that was the more stereotypical thing I could have said. Rather than the personal anecdote. That guy wasn't Filipino? Oh. I must have misremembered. Right, because he was a friend of one of your cousins, right? What the hell was he then? Oh. I don't know. Vietnamese, oh. That's like 2 miles, okay? It's like 2 miles away.
Huh? Are you sure this is the Coliseum?
It's that way.
Oh, guess we were a little off. Heartless!
Sora's first experience in hell. That's Sora's first experience in the underworld in Hades. I wonder how much space all these saves have taken up. I don't remember how long it took to overflow a memory card while doing KH1. Though I guess this game gives me a lot more opportunities to save than one would have. Huh. I don't know why it takes so long to save. Is that normal for PS2, or is that something weird with my PS3?
Thanks, but I'm fine.
Like that in PS2?
And you're supposed
Yeah,
to be?
it took me off guard. I didn't remember.
He's Donald,
Like,
and
even
that's
KH1 was faster, if I
We came
recall.
to see how Hercules is doing.
Your PS3 fucking sucks. My PS3 is the best PS3. It's the best
You
one.
know Wonder Boy?
In, like,
Yeah, 'cause we're
near
heroes
perfect condition.
too.
You mean junior heroes, Donald?
Looks like we have a friend in common. Name's Megara. My friends call me Meg.
The amount of saves that are on that memory card? No, the very first save was like this too, and this save file was nearly empty. This digital one on this PS3. It's just like that. Using the mash through these instead of skip them, just so I can at least see them. I accidentally skipped one earlier, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, like I'll show you, hold on. Oh, yeah, I haven't lost that much space yet. Should be good. Wonder what if I've leveled up Valor yet, I forget. I got enough for auto Valor, which I think is what I turned on by accident. This is an auto, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know what that is. I think that's aerial sweep, isn't it? I can stay on for like 15 minutes until I get a replacement for it. That's better to have off. Alright, it's time for everybody's favorite part of the game, Hades Escape. I'll show you how it's done. Holy shit, my health. Okay, dogs don't fuck around.
The organization.
Yeah.
Yeah! Thanks, Sora.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you said it. SMT gameplay. These guys, when you get them down to half health and they'll start running around like they're lost. Okay, I should definitely do it. Watch, you see this? Mash triangle. Half health behavior, they start to like run around sideways. If you mash triangle, you'll get Lance Tug before you even recognize it comes out. Like, before you even like see him do it. Very good for Hades Escape on the fly. Like he's doing it right here. Okay, I was pressing the button, I was just too close to him, okay? But it worked. See? Is zombie that close? Free Lance Tug. pisses them. Maybe it's gonna hit him with a spell. Hey, there he goes. That RC has a really big activation radius too. You can get it from so far away. Theater mode, they go to Beast Castle first. Oh, that's interesting. It's interesting that the, oh yeah, they had theater mode in this game too, huh? I wonder if that's still true in the PS2 version. I wonder if there's anything about theater mode that's different in PS2 versus everything else, HD and whatnot. Why did I pressed circle to jump? I panicked. It's Japanese, I gotta press X to jump. I need coffee, that ramen. I'm not sleepy, but it definitely slowed me down a little bit. I'll get some when I get to the next like actual cutscene I can chill in. I want the chests. Get that chest on the way up. Get back out. I want to kill this guy. Bro! Okay, that was my fault. Bro, just fucking hyper armored, so spin on my dumbass. They have a valid excuse to bring Auron back in 4. Did you just add more characters that didn't exist in Final Fantasy? Like characters from perhaps 13, maybe even 14, definitely 15. They should lean back into the aspect of the games where they were cool Final Fantasy fan service here and there, so that Kingdom Hearts fans that have no negative things to say about any of the games ever can stop trying to gaslight me about these games they're not mattering for them to be in these games. That'd be nice. I'm tired of them trying to do that. It never worked on me. I don't want to see it. Really sick and tired of seeing that. Have you guys ever had that happen to you? You're like kind of discussing discourse, or you're just like maybe seeing discourse in general on Twitter, and like, you know, the advocates of sorts are trying to say that that shit never really mattered, and Kingdom Hearts outgrew it. You know, like, dude, who fucking cares? It's cool fan service that people like. And it's some of the most memorable parts of these games. People just want you to believe whatever it takes so that there's nothing bad that can be said about any of these games.
Run away!
Well.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, new cutscene here. Getting this absent silhouette pop-up that you can't do anything with until later. Have Aqua mean lightning so they can girl boss. It would be cool to see Aqua top lightning, but I don't know what you mean by mean. I know you mean to say meat, but either or. Who's actually topping in that scenario? Aqua and lightning. I don't know enough. I don't know anything about lightning. And I'm not sure where I would place Aqua relative to any other female character. Lightning easy. Lightning would top. Isn't Lightning personality-wise supposedly? I don't know shit, so I'm not saying anything definitive. I'm not LARPing. Isn't Lightning kind of similar to Cloud in some sensibilities of the term, or is that just like superficial and not true? Cloud wannabe. Isn't Cloud a hella bottom? She's stoic, but she cares. An Aqua top. Very Cloud-esque. Though I guess the defining characteristic and what makes Cloud supposedly a bottom of sorts is how easily Cloud can get flustered and rage baited. Is lightning like that? It's more like Squall. Lightning looks like Cloud but acts like Jack without the charm. Oh, is that true? Lightning is only like Cloud on a surface level, very different beyond that. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I think Aqua bottoms either way. I don't even think we need to get too in depth about Aqua. I think in the only situation Aqua tops is if it's like fucking like Cinderella or some bullshit random fanfic pairing or whatever. It's different. Whatever.
What do they think?
I'm gonna make a coffee. You guys enjoy this conversation I just started.
They're nothing but trouble, the whole lot of them. So, what are you gonna do about Hercules? He's made mincemeat out of every fighter you sent at him. Pretty soon, the underworld's gonna be standing room only. Say, why don't you just pick somebody already dead and save him the trouble?
That is good. And I know just the warrior. I'm scared too, Donald.
Hades, come out!
I'm back. Check this shit out. I can't really show you them all too well right now, but this at least. Guitar Hero drumsticks and drum. I have them here so I can practice stim to the beat of the cutscenes. Green mode drumming. It might be more of a red mode drumming sort of thing. I've been playing in Warriors of Rock, one of the craziest fucking drum songs is Bloodlines by Death Clock in there. It's like one of the best songs in that whole game's set list, to be honest. Especially for drums, because it has a... I've been playing on Expert Plus, even though I only have one pedal.
By the by, what's down there?
Just the underworld's deepest dungeon.
I'm not good with the pedal just yet, but I've just been playing in training mode or no fail or whatever. It's fun. It's really fun.
You don't say.
And I also have a adapter now for
Well, maybe I should go.
my peripherals, so I can plug my Wii shit into a PC and I have Clone Hero. This is how I've been holding the sticks. Some bullshit like this so I can get like some bounce back.
Let's cut to the chase. Here's the deal I'm gonna offer you. I let you out of the slammer. No strings. You'll be free as a bird. And all for one little job. Fight Hercules in the Colosseum to the death.
This is
better
my
techniques,
story, and you're not part of it.
Did you forget
Or a
who
Maxim.
you're talking to?
Beating the shit out of the camera. Is that what it looks like?
No wonder
Oh,
no one
I
wants
mean,
to
that's what it
die.
sounds like.
You are
I'm beating my drums. Shit.
Oh,
Aggies!
you again? Fight.
Get up!
Get that up. See how quickly I can do the thing to end this immediately.
Take that. That's it. That'll do.
Yep.
Something's wrong.
I feel kind of funny.
That's right. See, that's the thing. In the underworld, heroes are zeros. Comes with the territory. Go now.
But
Pick
I
a
gotta
non-mod
talk
viewer,
to
I shoot them for
Hades.
20 minutes? Okay.
What was that?
I'm not gonna pick right now, though.
Can't fight him here. We have to go. Now.
I'll wait. I'll bide my time. Definitely not. Orin, turn off that. Turn off divider. Now we're good.
Has he gone?
Don't count on it.
Huh? Oh!
Leaving so soon?
Shoot the next user who has a typo in their message. I'll leave it up to you from there. And not whoever, like, is a real funny joker who is gonna, like, do it on purpose for the next, like, 2 minutes. None of these assholes that love to test the waters, you know. He'll do that all the time. None of these jokers. They're not gonna pay attention.
That's it.
You gotta wait like 5 or 10 minutes so people have forgotten or moved on from the pit, or more people have come in that aren't aware. Oh yeah, other criteria for shooting them is if they have perfect grammar, like they're writing a fucking essay, like first capital letter and like a proper punctuation. Either a typo or that. You have to be in between in this chat room, or else you get shot by this one user this one time. That's the way. You can decide if you want to use the best version. I'm dead. Don't pay attention. Okay. Imagine if the game had unskillable cutscenes, it'd be so ass. Reverb, yeah, this is a great... Actually, thank you for mentioning that, because this is one of the rooms people have to talk about for this. Hades Green Room Reverb. I should just call it Hades Escape Room Reverb. There we go. I realized I did the entire first fight of this too without going for a back cry. What was I doing? Is the speed strat actually getting hit like that?
By the by, what's...
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Feel the heat.
Something's wrong.
I forgot I made that emote. Where did I get that from? Bazinga. I should upgrade that to a sub emote. This is a good emote. Replace my gun, the stick sham gun emote, honestly. That and that. Okay. Alright, Hades Escape, do it correctly, please. For the video.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That all you got? That all you got? Feel the heat. Feel the heat. Feel the heat.
Yeah.
That all you got? Feel the heat. Feel the heat.
What's up?
There.
Feel the heat. That all you got?
Mine's stuck.
Feel the heat. That all you got? Feel the heat.
What's this, like Tekken 8 attack tracking? The throw tracks the whole duration of my slide dash? Okay. Watching old KH2 trailers remove Sora grounded slide dash. What trailer was that had that? I don't remember that. Was it like the real fucking early, like D23 2013 one or something? Trailies? Uh-oh! Uh-oh!
By the by, what's
Uh-oh.
down there?
That's it.
Yo, thank you, Sonana, for the 1,500 bits.
That's it.
They fell for the trap.
Something's...
Don't worry, it'll grow back. Thank you for the bits. That was a good bit. I need to get the sound back. I don't know why it's working. There's two reasons that should be making noise. Both don't work, and I don't fucking get it. That was a good back cry. Oh, okay. What the fuck? I was cooked by that. Okay.
Feel the heat.
Get to do that. Okay, I'm fucking up the start of this fight. You want to be close enough to both of the Lancers as they spawn in that they both come to you instead of like one or both run away, so that you can get everything there in the fire Or like block 1 or something. There's a way. I keep fucking it up now.
That's it. Take that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Bro.
Nailed it.
There we go. I don't know what they do in the speedruns to immediately get like the slide dash fire that just immediately ends that fake fight. If they like walk backwards or hold forwards with Sora, or if it's Hades RNG depending. Forget. I don't think I've ever known really.
That's it. Feel the heat. Feel the heat. Feel the heat.
The reverb really is so good in this room. It's crazy.
Feel the heat. 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 That's it.
I think you want to actually walk back just enough so that both of them run at you like that, and then you block into fire. Kind of like that, because you have the iframes from the first block, the other one goes straight through. So do this unless Hades pisses you off or hits you. And then like in an emergency, only really, ideally you use Divider to like, escape. Could be cutscene with muscle memory. Only right now, because I've seen that cutscene like 5 times. I already have the footage of it. But yeah, otherwise it is muscle memory. Okay. I want to hit that bat, but I got clipped. So, panic button.
Your pain shall be twofold.
The reverb. Whoa. I don't think I... No, I don't. Okay. Lens tug? Yes. Full swing. Woo! Please don't shoot me in the back. Okay, well. That lance tug saved like the whole fight right there. Plus the other thing. Why does Orion have the worst limit in the game? It's actually a pretty good limit because of the fight that you need it the most in. That fight. It's a good limit.
Are you some kind of hero?
I guess maybe not comparatively, but
No,
who the fuck cares?
I'm no hero. I'm just an
Huh?
Orin.
Aura.
Ooh.
My name.
I'm Sora.
Whoa!
It seems we were fated to meet. Maybe you need a guardian.
Trying to figure out my
Thanks,
favorite
but no
way of
thanks.
holding the drumsticks grip and whatnot. None of it doesn't make sense to me. Not sure yet. Your faith shall be truthful. That kind of goes hard.
I got
Your fate
Heartless
shall be
all
truthful.
over the underworld now, so you can leave those pipsqueaks to me. Look, pal, you just keep working on turning Hercules into a Heartless, then he'll be all mine.
Oh, Jotaro.
is my
17
underworld,
months. Did I thank you?
idiot!
Okay, double thanked.
I'll handle this myself! Cerberus, go!
Oh yeah, this fight I'm going to die on purpose? Question mark? I'm gonna raw dog the dog boss fight, or just do it the... I'll do it the Mickey way. It's the only way this fight doesn't suck ass to do. Like, I'll try doing it, but I'm just like not gonna heal if I get hit because Mickey. How are the rest of the Final Fantasy characters not faithfully adapted? Whatever that means.
What? Excuse!
Come on, open.
Is it weird I want to play 10 too? I've heard that game is pretty fun, pretty decent.
Will that open it?
Why the fuck not? What, are you like afraid?
I think so.
What people are gonna think? Just play the damn game, make an opinion of yourself. I've heard that's got great gameplay. It might be a little wonky some other ways. Who cares? I don't know. Play it. Juicy Frost with the raid. Thank you. I'm mashing serpent until I die.
Sir!
Sure.
My turn!
It works. The raid works. Mickey combat is so strange on purpose. It's fucked up and weird on purpose. King Mine. Yeah, we were just talking about Final Fantasy X, kind of, for obvious reasons. Orange here and all. Oh, you're shitting me. Okay, can you do the thing you're supposed to do at 1 HP, please? Oh my fucking god. Dude, please. I want to do the RC finish. Yep. It's always worth it to do an RC finish. Otherwise, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Hooray!
If you're wondering what this is, it's my drums.
Come on, Wonder
Practicing.
Boy, play hooky for a day. For
Dimmy.
old time's sake.
They came to see me. They came to see a hero. I can't let them down. Don't worry, Meg.
Ow.
I'll be fine. What does a hero need rest for, huh?
Stop beating your shit. Is it really that loud?
See ya.
Sora, don't let me down.
Should like hook it up to my PC and like Clone Hero as like a free drum mode or like just any audio interface. Like have like a drum thing. I can just like actually make drum notes with it. I don't know. Why are you playing in Japanese?
Yeah.
This isn't Japanese. Listen.
Fire!
Fire.
Fire!
Fire. What do you mean Japanese? Alright, bro. Bro. What do you mean, bro? English. quick question. Do you smell, does something smell burnt to you? Do you smell something burning? You might be having a stroke. Yeah, burnt toast. You smell it? It's all in a save. Okay, Jesus. Google checking. Might as well take off aerial sweep. What's that? Oh, that's I know what that is because I can read English. And aerial sweep is that. The reason I'm playing in Japanese is because this is Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix on the PS2, never released outside the West until HD in English, but the audio's in English. That's why.
Let me see if I've got this right.
Guy who doesn't know anything about this game.
Works on any lock.
That's right.
I'm happy to tell you.
Have I ever told you about the killer coliseum we have right here in the underworld?
Guy who doesn't know.
It makes the one upstairs look like an Olympic kiddie pool.
Then that's the place we're gonna put an end to Herc the Jerk's winning streak.
Problem.
Jerk the
Zeus
Herc?
locked it tight.
Oh. Oh?
Bingo. All we gotta do is swipe that key and then reopen the Underdrome.
Hate to tell you, but that key is kinda particular. It won't work for just anybody, and that kid ain't no pushover.
I think this calls for a woman's
Villain
touch.
arc? Yeah, I'm on my asshole director arc because that's what you're watching right now. Stickman Chan Productions. I'm in production mode. What I want a lot more of my streams to be going forward is part of the process of making videos like I used to. Just live. I want to reignite the YouTube channel from like the standards I was having with it with like pre-streaming all the time. But I want to stream, you know. I'll do both. Where's your scarf, shades, and fancy hat? Good idea. I'll remember that one.
Sora! Donald! Goofy! When'd you get here?
Hey, Herc.
Howdy there! You on another adventure?
Yeah, tracking down some friends, wiping out some Heartless.
Wiping out some friends, tracking down some Heartless.
Busy.
You know it.
Even though this is virtually the same room, like the Coliseum lobby and the, like, right outside the Coliseum from KH1, it feels like a different room. Does that make sense? Like, not only does it feel like a different room, it feels like it's facing the opposite way from KH1. You know? Did I just walk into the... Okay, I just walked into the Coliseum. I thought I was leaving so I could continue talking about this. How the fuck did that just happen? That was because, yeah, I'm all backwards. Wouldn't the overlays affect the recording? No, actually, because I have a recording for the raw footage right now. Separate from what you're seeing. I have an HDMI splitter. That's how this is working right now.
Hey, if it ain't the Junior Heroes!
Looking good, Phil.
Never better. How you guys been? Have you earned your true hero wings yet? Nope, you ain't got what it takes.
What?
So, what's up?
Let me double check my abilities. Forgot which one of these is slide dash and aerial sweep. I'll just keep those both on until I get dive in like a second here, and then I'll be able to tell more easily. Isn't this supposed to be a sound effect on Go? What the hell is that? Or am I just schizo? Yeah, like a whistle or something. Whoa, it's all the way over here on its own, huh? Interesting. Yeah, I'm really behind if that didn't immediately make me win. The sound effects are different. These are how the sound effects are supposed to sound, because the audio mixer, the audio tech behind the scenes in like HD and whatnot is different, and by different I mean worse. This is the original. The way that everything sounds and the music is different too, for obvious reasons. Okay, that was aerial. Other one. Doesn't happen at the end? Maybe it is. I'm thinking of a different Kingdom Hearts game, or minigame. Is it okay? I've been defaulting to something with any drum players here of any sort. I've been defaulting ever since I started learning to, use my fingers and wrists instead of my whole arms while fucking drumming on basic ass Guitar Hero drums. I know traditionally what you're supposed to do is you pinch the stick with your index finger and your thumb, and you use your fingers to lift up, doing like some French grip or whatever. American grip, kinda. I'm doing it the other way around, where I'm pinching it with my middle finger and I'm like tapping up with my pointer finger, index finger, whatever. Or maybe even both. Hold on. I'm trying to find something that works best with my hypermobile long fingers.
Here on this? Feeling under the weather? I thought staying in perfect shape was part of the hero job description. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, right. Hades, we gotta talk.
I came to share a bit of mildly interesting news. Seems your dear, sweet little nutmeg went and got herself lost in the
your index
underworld.
finger? Yeah, but what if I alternate between my index and my ring finger and hold it in my middle?
Well, maybe.
Let the stick bounce down most of the work, just control the height. Yeah, that is what I've been getting into.
Must be
You
time
can't
travel
leave now.
shenanigans.
Okay.
Blame young Z.
You've got a
Trying to
very
learn molar
important match
technique.
today
Yo,
against
Ira Ultima with a year
the
sub. Thank you very much.
bloodthirsty Hydra.
A whole year.
I
Well
mean,
done.
if you don't stick around, who knows what kind of accidents might happen.
Yeah, accidents you cause.
Like I said,
Look at my
details. Who needs
look at my elbow when I
You're just
straighten
a
it out.
coward.
Look at the angle that comes out at.
Can't all be
You
heroes.
see this shit? Why am I all fucked up like this in like
Can you
a
handle
kind
this?
of a useful way?
You got it. We're heroes.
Junior heroes, Donald.
You take care of the Hydra. We'll handle the rest.
I'm counting on you. You gotta find Meg.
Nice bones. Thanks. Ow. My torso is too fucking long. I never really realize it until I see a picture of me sitting from like the side, like full body, and then I realize like, oh, I have like no choice but to be shrimped up like 90% of the time. You see this shit? Relative to how I've been sitting all stream. 2.8 announcement trailer that showed the old KH3. I have to check that out. Can you timestamp it? You won't get shot again. That was just for a bit. I want to see that actually, if you don't mind getting the link and timestamping it. I'll pull it up. Neck long, yeah. What's this building? Throat goat. Good posture's hard. It's harder for me as well because my shit's fucking long. Like, what the fuck? Like, I gotta force myself, especially in this nice chair, to just be like back like this, you know? Because I have a Herman Miller Aeron with a lumbar support, I gotta make sure I'm actually using it to the fullest. I'm in production posture. Sorry for tall. My legs are like normal. I would be tall if my legs were like proportionally as long as my torso, but I'm just like medium. Oh, you're talking about that? Okay, I remember this. Yeah, Sora does like this weird slide through twice shit.
The future.
This animation's still in the game. And it's risk dodge. That's what a risk dodge looks like, I believe.
The future. It's all ready.
Some risk dodges, at least. Yeah. I wonder what that mechanic was supposed to, like, what form it was taking during that trailer. Because it looks like they're specifically showing it off being used to evade danger, but maybe risk dodge. Instead of it being like the button you can press there in the middle of an animation and get that animation, they were just like, okay, yeah, they're just gonna make it guard counterattack 2 and like barely use it in the base game in any meaningful way. Cool. Good job, team. Risk dodge is cool too. It's just like you have to memorize like if certain attacks are gonna break your guard and you have to press square instead of X. Yeah, I think you're right, that's what it was going to be. But then they changed it, and then they forgot. And then they were like, okay, yeah, we'll just let people dodge cancel out of finishers, and then the game comes out and they remove that, and then a year later they patch it back in, because they don't know what the fuck they're doing making a real video game, you know? No, that's okay, though, it'll be fine in the next game, right? They're on the right track, right? Always on the right track, never getting to the destination. Hopefully they do, though. That's what I think they might be able to do, maybe. That's what my biggest pet peeve with game devs, now that we have to hear what they say and shit, like Tekken, oh, they're on the devs are on the right track. They're headed in the right direction. Let me know when they get there. For this $70 product I bought. I have to wait for them to get on the right track, you know? Same devs like KH2 didn't need dodge roll. This game has a dodge roll. It's called Quick Run. Have you ever used it? It gives you invulnerability frames and you go a distance on the ground. Oh, but it doesn't have dodge roll. That part, I never, like, I get it. It's not an ability called dodge roll where you do a roll like every Souls game. Everybody's, like, so used to that. It was even in KH1. But, like, people saying that vanilla KH2 didn't have a dodge roll was like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, Quick Run is in the game. It does the same thing. Kind of worse, but, like, still. There's also an aerial dodge roll. Aerial dodge. I don't know. Page 3, advocate propaganda, as always. Me doing that in the middle of streams might just become like a staple of some of the shit that I do because I'm trying to practice my Guitar Hero drumming. exclusively for the sake of getting better at Guitar Hero jumping, because it's so much fucking fun. Now the real thing is, how do I practice bass pedal? Especially if I have 2 bass pedals and I'm playing songs that require the use of both, ideally. How do I get my legs to operate on a different fucking... Who actually uses quick run? What, do you unequip it? Do you unequip it when you get dodge roll? Is that what's happening? All of us, right? Question mark? You shouldn't unequip either. You should use both, because you can use both in tandem with each other. You know that? If you hold it, you get quick run. If you tap it, you get dodge roll. I mean, all of us use it. Okay. Good answer. I never need it. Are you sure? How about when you're fighting Lingering Will and you're trying to track under him after whip? And then you get underneath Lingering Will after he does a single whip and then he decides to do the rare double whip? What, you you don't quick run, you don't full quick run away in that situation? I'm gonna get the puzzle pieces here by using aerial dive. It can be done if you're fast enough. Okay, never mind. Fuck these puzzle pieces. And all these chests, for that matter, actually. I'll get them later. This room's too lethal. Practice the kicks. Just do the kicks, then add in the drums. No, just roll or glide. Roll doesn't give you enough distance. Glide, you have to double jump first. And that's pretty fast too, but why remove the button that does the purpose of both but better in one? You know? Like, sure, yeah, you can do it. You can probably do it without that, but like, why remove one of your tools? Also, another objective, good use of quick run if you aren't above these strategies is, if you unequip dodge roll in the Roxas fight, you steal his keyblades. It's the attack that happens with a quick run doesn't add RV, like the keyblade spinning around you. You can just cheese him from full health.
Huh? Oh, you! Wait a sec. Roxas?
I can get it though if like you just can't be asked to level up wisdom form all the way. That's something. That's fair, but like, you know, it doesn't take long.
Let's see here. If the subject fails to respond, use aggression to liberate his true disposition. Right. Did they ever pick the wrong guy for this one?
You're bizarre. Oh, he's gotta be the thief.
Now that's just plain rude.
I remember playing 2FM for the first time and getting dodge roll and having quick run and being like, oh, you can have both. And like I just kind of like fucked with it and I figured out like, oh, if you hold it, it's a quick run. If you unequip it, it's a slide. And I'm pretty sure also the combination of both being on buffs, it buffs your dodge roll too, I think. If you like, or maybe like vice versa. There's a threshold where like holding it for long enough, you get a quick run that has a little bit of the dodge roll startup in it, so you go a little bit further with it too if you have both on. If you're just doing like a partial quick run. The other cool thing about quick run is that you can get like variable distances off of a dodge roll, whereas it's a lot more inputs and things that can go wrong compared to a double jump glide, you know? And then like dodge roll just being like a fixed distance, so you can't get out of the way without having to do some other bullshit like a double jump glide and then have to land on the ground. You want to stay on the ground in this game as much as possible. There's the #1 reason.
Guys, a broken record.
I don't equip quick run. I always level up performance out of the way. I never need to use it outside of wisdom. Well, if you've learned how to play perfectly, like, you know, if you learned how to play this game and do all the endgame stuff without it, then who am I to say it doesn't work? It's just like, it's good to have both on. You have the most amount of options. If you can get through shit just fine, then, like, you know, you found a way. This game lets you find your own way in a bunch of things. That's totally fair. This is really weird about the final mix. That mix is like shows back up to give you an absent silhouette tutorial. It's kind of whack. There's also a really convenient way to level up wisdom. Is this in the HD versions? Yeah. Yeah, you've just been skipping it.
Yeah. There.
To keep both, I use quick run more. Yeah, it really depends. I can't say what I've used more because I don't even think about it as two different things, to be honest. Sorry if I came off the wrong way. Oh, you're good. It's just, we like talking shit here, even if we don't. Even if we aren't, like, being antagonistic, you know. Just fun stuff shit. Like, to me, the two buttons feel so intertwined, they feel like the same action, you know?
Almost there.
That's the thing about it, is I don't even consider them two different things, really. Like, I think of quick run as an extension of dodge roll, and then, to a degree, it can act as one, too. I'll have to get both to, like, explain what I mean, but, like, I'm sure you guys have experienced this about it, too, where, like, once you get dodge roll, because you get dodge roll after quick run as well, technically, like in terms of leveling it up as early as possible, right? You start with quick run, whatever level you have it, you get dodge roll level 1, and your quick run, you can have a good number of frames of the dodge roll happen before the quick run. Like there's a bit of a combination, and it does kind of buff your quick run in a way. Yeah, the startup, it works pretty well. It's cool. This game is very good for that. Exactly. You get the right idea.
Nah, that's what I call a key. Gee, thanks for your help. Now have a nice day.
Sora, behind you!
What's wrong? Can't fight in the underworld? Oh, boo-hoo-hoo!
Better think again.
Charge!
I always forget you have to do this first part of this fight. Because Rando cuts it out because it's just like a timer fight. Pretty good way to get some XP though. And these bats are easy as hell to just do that too. You hit them once, and you wait, and you mash triangle, and you always get that attack. Because the attack that they do on retaliation is always the bat cry attack. Always. In case you never had 40p, just I? Yes, though... I think what I'm seeing on screen right now, on my screen, with the HDMI splitter, is 480p. Or its eye. I actually can't tell. The CRT monitor, it's harder to tell on a CRT monitor than a CRT proper. They're just so much finer.
There's too many.
Let's go.
You just done that a minute ago, Sora. Yeah, CRT is interlacing because it's going. That CRT is going to be. That CRT is going to be 480i no matter what. Like it's max more or less, unless it's some PAL 60 shit or whatever.
I'll meet you back at the
Or PAL 50,
Coliseum.
which doesn't work on there.
What about you?
But through
I'm gonna show
the
these guys
splitter
what
that I
happens when they
have
mess with a true hero.
into this monitor, I think it's different.
Now, wait a sec. Cool?
I think if I were to set the camera to 30 instead of 60, you wouldn't see the interlacing
I won't leave him.
because
He'll
it
be
would
okay.
only be fast
Look,
enough
even Herc has
to
his limits.
catch one set
can't keep winning
of
forever.
scans at a
Then
time.
we'll go back
I
him
might
up.
try that next time, we'll see. But I like having it be in 60 because like the pause menus are 60, you know. Yeah, PVMs are a different story. I still want to get one of those, but they're just... Those are CRTs that are objectively appropriately priced. A lot of people get bent out of shape when they see CRTs getting sold for like $200, $300. But why do people do that? Do any of you guys feel that way about people reselling CRTs for a high price? That's what the bats with that. Bro, I have to redo the first fight because of that. That's awesome. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people on Twitter post, like, the prices some people are reselling CRTs for in, like, Facebook Marketplace or whatever, and they get bent out of shape about it, and a bunch of people, like, you know, press like on the tweet and, like, are like, kill this guy, you know? And it's like, bro, you're selling, like, a 300-pound device that nobody makes anymore in the world. Nobody manufactures these except for, like, scientific purposes where they still need cathode ray tube technology. Right? It's a heavy-ass, well-sought-after device that, most importantly, is not being made anymore. It is not being manufactured. If you're not lucky enough to find one for free from old people getting rid of them and just putting them on Marketplace instead of hiring movers to get rid of it, you know, if your magic find stat in real life is not high enough, don't complain on the internet, you know. Putting a high price on a CRT is like selling an old banged up truck for over 100k. Is it though? The CRT works. Unless it doesn't, but more likely than not it does. That's actually not at all what it's like, because the old banged up truck, other than whatever vintage nostalgia value they're like banking on for like this hypothetical price, it's gonna work worse than a normal car. There's like no niche it's being filled to have the older tech. In this case, it's a technology that is not made anymore and it has objective benefits for like for people that want that side of it, you know? I'm fucking dead. And plus, yeah, you'll still find people that are willing to pay the money for your hypothetical fucking scenario, you know? My Trinitron, it's nice. It's 36-inch, so it's like some of the biggest that there could be for CRTs. At least consumer grade. But, it does have its fair share of geometry issues that there's only so much I can do to correct it, but that's just all CRTs one way or another, to be honest. It's just kind of a quirk of the tech. Like, I paid $200 for the monitor that I have up the game on right now. It's a Syncmaster 955DF, and when I have it plugged into my PC, it is set at 800 by 600 res, 120 hertz progressive. You know, beep! Second beep of the run. We're blessed. That was a micro beep. Yo.
Tier 24.
Tier 24.
Tier 24. Tier 24. Tier 24. Tier 24. Tier 24. Tier 24. Tier 24. Tier 24.
Sounds like a D&D dice roll. Tier D4.
Tier 4.
Roll D4.
Tier D4. Tier D4. Tier 2 unleash. Fucking dead implies the existence of shitting dead.
That's kind of true. Yo, human airstrike with 500 bits. Thank you. Unless it's a PVM, there's no reason a CRT with a VHS attachment has a tape stuck in it should cost more than 100 plus. Well, if it's a shitty CRT, then sure, you have a point there, but like, even then, it can still be fixed, or it'll still work for whatever you plug into it, and at the end of the day, it's still something that is not being manufactured. Right? Fucking webcam. It is not being made anywhere in the world for this purpose. What do you mean that that's not worth that much, you know? It is not being made. It's not being generated. They're not making it. It's a finite resource. There's a lot of them. Often you'll find it on the side of the street, you know? But doesn't that justify some portion of the value? Like, if you're going above 300, then people are goofing for, like, a non-PVM. I agree. Unless it's like a recently tuned up, perfect geometry Trinitron recapped or whatever, or maybe even the
going down for good.
That CRT that somebody saved from Japan that was like a 42 inch. It was like the world's largest consumer grade CRT that somebody tracked down to a noodle shop in Japan that was just about to close, or like they were gonna get rid of it, and they managed to. Yeah, I watched that video too. It was a really cool video. Like something like that, you know, something unique. That's a different story. Yeah, it's also heavy as hell. It's so much raw material in there that, again, they don't make those, like, ever, unless it's like, yeah, they'll make like a tiny version of the same tech for like a microscope that they put in the fucking space station somewhere, you know. I think that alone warrants a lot of like the reselling price. Because it always comes down to like, yeah, if you think that price is too high, you're just looking for any CRT, then you'll find any CRT eventually. But if you want a specific one, and somebody's willing to pay the price, like I was with you know, this CRT monitor I have, the one I have back there, that matches my old computer perfectly, you know. I have a little RCA one that I bought for $70 because it's specifically the one that Daynava has that we streamed a Nocturne TD hard mode speedrun off of, and I liked the bezel of it, and I was willing to spend $70 on a little like 16-inch CRT, you know. It's in the price is in the beholder, I guess. I have an RCA. Are those any good? It could be. Is it silver with like some rounded bezel stuff? It might be the same one I have. Got Trinity Lumen. Don't forget to turn that on for this fight. It's black, but it's a large CRT. I'm pretty sure it's a good brand. Mine is pretty good. A random person was tossing out their Panasonic Viera Plasma. PS2 Wii looks so good on it. I saw a video on YouTube talking about how like old plasma screens are like the Wii U's of TVs in terms of like they're cheap and you can do a lot of cool things with them. I never thought about that though, because plasmas, it's always been I've always felt like plasmas are more trouble than they're worth because of burn-in. Like, that was such a big deal. I remember my dad had a 50-inch fucking plasma, and he would always tell us, like, oh, don't leave shit on, you're gonna burn shit in, you know? And being aware of, like, HUD elements getting burned into the TV, you know, static HUD elements, that was a big problem. My OLED has a little bit of burn-in, because I had a stupid animated wallpaper engine wallpaper that had, like, white squares, rectangles in it, and if I go to, like, a specific, like, a gray screen, I'll just be able to see them, you know? I didn't even do it for that long, it's still a little bit burnt in. OLED. 123 OLED. That being said, though, yeah, it could be worse. It could be a rear projection TV. Those are cool looking, though, I will say. Yeah, and plasma, like, the burn-in is temporary, right? I don't like that on my OLED. The burn-in could be, like, permanent.
You're safe!
I don't know.
I failed.
It's not
It's
your
very
fault.
minor, though. Like, I have to really be looking forward to see it, and it's gotten better.
Hades was right. I'm just a washout.
Ah, come on, champ. I didn't train you to think like that.
Wonder Boy.
Phil's right. This is no time to beat yourself up.
I'm some hero.
Yeah. Don't suppose you got room for one more?
We're in.
Yeah, I doubt CRT manufacturing is ever going to come back, but the next best thing, from what I've heard, I don't know, I should do another like look at like how they have turned out, but NVIDIA has invented a new thing called G-Sync Pulsar that like on like a flat screen display will scan and refresh frames on the screen much like a CRT does. Instead of like the whole picture getting updated like one picture at a time and having like inherent blur, it does it like a rolling scan to get the same motion clarity buff out of like what a CRT does, you know? Because that's the thing that CRTs... How did he recover from that? How did that guy just wake up? That was so fast. Did I do that very slowly? What the fuck was that? How did that just happen? How do you do that? I've never seen that. Did I, like, fuck something up? Weird. That's not, whatever. That's not a limit. Is there any limit? Alright, plan B. Was I yapping and I made that take longer? Because I feel like I didn't do anything wrong with that. I don't know. What? Oh, but it's bad timing. No, Mickey, I'll do it normally. Best thing for old consoles is to hook up to new displays to the RetroTink devices. Yeah. I suppose. Those are pretty decent. But why not just get a CRT if you're gonna spend that much on a retro tank? I got a PS3 instead of getting a retro tank. Instead of getting a PS2 and a retro tank, I got PS3 for PS2 games. Built-in upscaler. I'm not even trying to upscale. I'm just trying to plug it into an HDMI without a million other little devices to retro tank with, you know.
Champ, you're safe.
I'm not watching this cutscene.
I failed.
It's not your.
And the cycle's a little faster. I guess I have another chance to try again. Let's see. I don't know if that's enough. I think it is. No, I should be able to hit him. There we go.
Hey, Sora!
Maybe they use Valor for this? I might as well.
Back off! Back off!
Doing the thing to make it faster, so this takes me over here, but I kind of want to do it. Okay, well, that works. That headline sucks for that. Oh yeah, is the Hydra's blood green here too? It should be. I think FM, that's a Japanese thing and not a vanilla or FM thing. Or is it censored here too? It shouldn't be. Alright, that hit pretty good. FM retains the US censorship. I did not know that. Even in the cutscenes? Going right from left is a bit slower though. Do they go left from right when they take out all the heads? Actually, I didn't even know that. Oh fuck. It's fishing for like one fucking hit, like a hit and a half, we'll die. There we go, Jesus. Swag. There we go.
I let you down. I'm just... no use.
It's not your fault. Hey, even a god would be exhausted.
She's right. Give yourself a chance to rest.
There won't be any games for a while anyway.
I'm learning the molar technique.
Don't worry about Wonder Boy here.
Or the Guitar Hero.
After him. Sora, Donald, Goofy, I owe you big time.
Hey, it's no big deal. Just let us know if Hades or the Heartless start acting up.
I like having it being pinched between my middle finger and my thumb more. I don't know. Doesn't have to be as strict as a real drumstick.
When did you three make
just
Hero?
for Guitar Hero, but
Let's
I'm gonna
save
try it
that
like this.
for another time. We have to hit the road.
Okay, don't be strangers.
Gorge, I hope you feel better soon, Hercules.
Yeah.
Oh, well, take care, you guys. Stay a little longer next time. We got some serious training to catch up on.
Well, time to go. Oh, I almost forgot. The Olympus Stone.
Take my geek bar, Hercules. Oh, imagine. You get your geek bar, right? If you are one of those types, you know. And your buddy's like fiending for it. He's like, oh, can I have a hit of the geek bar? And then you hand it to them, and this happens. And you do this in real life, and they're just standing there like, bro, give me a fucking hit. This whole thing is happening, and that's the geek bar. In the fucking... the doodad in the cutscene. Or if it's somebody else's, and like you go to pick it up and it does this and it just disappears, and they're like, dude, what the fuck? I paid like $27 for that. Yo, best Keyblade for a while right here. That's another world down. And then we get forced to go to,
Yup, look.
Is this for the book, or is this for Disney Castle as a whole? I forget. Book, okay.
I wonder what's up. Come on.
Come on.
Well now, took your time, did you?
Oh, was it you who summoned us, Merlin?
Yes, yes. But it seems I used too much power in doing so, and those infernal Heartless. Oh.
So what's up?
Merlin's Goon Cave.
Well, I happened to stumble across this in the Zero District.
Zero District. Yeah, can't wait to go there in the Kingdom Hearts the third. The fuck is a Zero District? That sounds cool. Maybe it's in this game. I don't know.
That's right. I know you're a good friend of Winnie the Pooh, Sora. That's why I summoned you. And when I did, I was attacked by the Heartless. Of course, I fought back with some rather powerful magic, but then I began to fear the book would be damaged, so oh, now, just a moment. Leon and the others need to hear this, too. I'd better go find them. Be back in a jiffy.
I wonder how Pooh's doing.
Want to find out?
Wanna find out? Is there anything else I should write down in my notes from like PS2 specific quirks? This playthrough is more or less the same as a normal 2FM because it's on, you know, that's 2FM, but it's on PS2. Anything you guys observed that I didn't? Got the, for this Olympus section, just a note about the reverb in the Hades escape room from not last stream, but 100 Acre, no, not 100 Acre. Line of Dragons. Talking about the gummy ship evasion buff and final mix relative to vanilla. Sword getting comboed by the assault rider, and just as a general note for the sound effects, the beep. Yeah, I do have a note of that. And the screen shake on the limit. As like the first example of one of the many places screen shake happens on PS2 but not on HD. I should make a note of the second beep. Wasn't the second beep happen? It was mid-combat, right? Wasn't it during like one of the Pete fights? Beep 2. I'll just put that down somewhere. Find it later. This is nice, streaming my video production like this, because I can, you know, a lot of people are watching. They could like suggest things. Hydra head's recovering faster, maybe. I think that was a skill issue on my part. Maybe I always do that in Valor. No, I feel like I've always done that without Valor. I'll put a note in that. Hydra heads with a question mark. Hydra heads recovered, question mark. Cool. I can double check it later. Mid-Pete fight, talking about CRTs, okay. Thanks. PS2 specific or just FM things? Well, I guess if you guys are attuned to some of the vanilla differences and you like notice them here, sure. But right now, the majority of what I'm keeping my eyes open for, just like PS2 quirks, so that when I go into the other vanilla versions, I can focus on those versions, because that's like gonna be like the biggest part of the video. What I'm doing right now is more so just like getting all the cutscenes, because FM has all of them. I want a cutscene archive of all of them. I don't know how many cutscenes I'll watch when I get to the vanilla versions, if any at all, because the differences don't really matter to me too much, and I can get vanilla cutscenes elsewhere. I don't want to just sit through the cutscenes 2 more times, you know, or anything. What is this? Is it Thunder? Yeah, of course. Olympus. Nice. Oh yeah, Keyblade. Huge upgrade. I think for tonight, I'm just gonna do this last section here and then call it. I want these sessions to be like a cozy 3 to 4 hours each, but try and do it like every day that I can. I got started a little late, or else I'd go for a bit longer, but I'm trying to not stream too late in the future. It's alright, it makes you beep. Oh no, what I meant was the beep was unrelated, but just the example of Sora getting hit by the Assault Rider multi-hit is, to me, one of the most memorable instances of the rapid battle quote sound effects actually working. That doesn't work in KH2. It's like the first thing I noticed in there when I played 2.5 is like, oh, that's not working, that's weird. Only cutscenes that are changed from vanilla to FM: Daisy getting spanked, Donald spanked, Daisy getting spanked? Whoa. Daisy spanking Donald, Will pointing the gun to his neck. Yeah, that's like the US censorship. I'll be on the lookout for more. Also, Zigbar's scope, I know for a fact, is the full scope and not like the censored scope. I was just surprised that the Hydra blood wasn't green. I wonder why they changed that if it wasn't censorship, or maybe they forgot to put it back in this version. Who knows? It feels like a little bit.
Sora! Cover for me, okay?
Yeah, you can mod those back into the PC version, which is cool. I have always preferred the censored Zigbar scope. But it was pretty cool when I learned in Birth by Sleep that even BBS had a Japanese version of the scope that looked different.
If Pooh's home.
I forgot what it looked like though, but I remember being like really, I was like, whoa, that's really cool looking when I saw like the BBS version of that like scope POV gimmick. What did it look like? I forgot. I've always liked the Western version anyways, like the purple, no vignette version of it. It just looks cooler to me. Yeah, oh! I forgot what that sounded like, holy shit. Sheesh. Bro was saving up. He drank 2 Gatorades. Also, take a good look at the command menu. The U. It actually looks better than it does in HD with the O being visible still. I feel like in HD, more of the O is obscured and it looks like cum. But maybe it's just because I'm seeing it in CRT vision, it's not fully detailed. C-U-M-mans. Cum-mans.
Oh. Hey, Pooh Bear, how you doing? Finding enough honey lately?
Oh, yes. In fact, I was just about
it
to
doesn't, it's not misspelled on purpose, it's just that the O is obscured a bit on the top to make it look like a U.
I'm game. Huh?
Greg had that same scope during his boss with Terra in the Japanese version. Like the...
Donald?
Yeah, the like the non-censored scope. And I think that's what I was trying to remember, is that it was different in JP, BBS. What Final Mix? Didn't I play that? Wouldn't I have seen it myself if it was in FM?
Did you bring the book, Sora?
I played, I think on PSP I played English. But I played didn't I play Patch to FM when I did that drop meter stream, or was that English again? I don't remember. This is a fight I can just lose to, never mind. I was gonna say, I'm gonna beat all the enemies here on purpose. I want to kill enemies and have fun. I just got sniped. But it's a fake.
Think it's okay?
Lose condition fight.
Gorge, maybe you better go back and make sure Pooh's all right.
But what about Brian?
Well, I guess we could explain.
Great.
Gotta work on my drum rolls. Ow. I'm realizing what this looks like, where you can't even see the drums that I have. Hold on. The drums. Yeah, Zigbar scope.
Ooh.
That's in the cutscene, right? Forgot about that. I'll make a video about Zigbar scope. That might be entertaining.
I'm so glad you're okay, Pooh.
And I'm glad you came to visit.
Because I find myself entertained, like, especially when I saw the Birth by Sleep JP version of it. I was like, whoa. I vaguely remember my reaction to it on stream. I forgot when I saw it for the first time, though.
Sure.
Like, I watched, like, a speedrun clip of that version, and I was like, holy shit, it's different.
Now, where was I? Oh, yes. My stoutness exercises.
The book lost just enough pages to make Pooh racist?
Hey.
Isn't that canon, actually? In the lore of Winnie the Pooh, that's why the elephants in Piglet's Big Game are enemies, because they're direly afraid of outsiders. The Hoovits or whatever. Hoozles. Isn't that what they're called? Hoovles? Or something like that? Like who in the word? Yeah, the Heffalumps. Heffalumps. And Woozles. Woozles. Yeah, they're so afraid of these new creatures that they have nightmares about them. And they're terrifying in the game. They terrified the shit out of young children. And 22-year-old me, when I streamed that game on Halloween, that game was, I wasn't like genuinely scary, but like the Silent Hill music and some of the environments of that game were pretty wild. That game is on the cover. Foreboding 1 through 20 or whatever. The foreboding tunes in that game. It's good stuff. That was a fun stream. In US PS2, Zigbar doesn't form his guns into a rifle? Is that a cutscene thing, or is that one of his attacks in the fight? Does that affect the boss fight? When he goes up to snipe you. Yeah, he does start the fight with that in any version. Doesn't he? Yeah. But I'm thinking of like final phase of that fight. He does the "Hurrah, take this," and then he teleports again and does the same attack. Is that not in? No way. Maybe there is. He keeps them separate, but it plays out the same. Is there a difference in the animation? Oh, you mean the animation before he starts shooting you, where he goes bring boom, and it like forms together? I have to see that. Hold on, let me boot that up real quick. I wonder if I have a save file somewhere for it. Hold on, I want to see this real quick. Should have that on here, or over there, or somewhere. Maybe up my ass I have the disc or something. I guess I could just pull up a video, but maybe more fun to see it myself. I know I have a save file, I think. For PS2 FM stuff, there's the Recom org members using JP. Oh yeah, that I do remember, because they don't have any, they don't say anything in any language. It's like grunts only. So that, like, you know, it's like Japanese voice acting, but they don't say anything language specific. But I have a higher affinity for those voice lines than the new ones, where they actually do have their lines from the games or whatever. Because that shit's just cool, the way that they sound, especially Larksy and Marluxia and shit. Now, let me see. I have on here if I can do this. Yeah, it's funny that in 2.5 they do the same thing, but in English. English voice cast, at least. It'd be cool if they actually said stuff. But, you know, I always thought there was something neat about the way that they don't say anything. You know? Because they're absent silhouettes, they don't speak. They just make noises, and that's kind of cool, because they're like, you know, not even alive. I always thought that was neat. Issue J. This is the cursed half final mix patch. That doesn't work right. I know I have my disc of it over here. Hold on, let me go to BRB screen. I also have to piss while I do this, but I'll see if I can't have a save file where I can do this. You know, actually, before I do that, let me actually check my save files. Oh, waste time. Corrupted data, what do you mean? Oh yeah, these are the KH1 vanilla saves. Ah, I guess I don't have them on here. Oh. 2FM, this is what I'm doing right now. Corrupted data. Soul cover too, whoa. Second tag, whoa. That's cool. That's something that's really cool about the PS3. Look at this. All of like the PS2, the cool things about like PS2 saves are retained on here. Like if I try to delete this, I think even that. Are they supposed to do the thing where they the fucking save file? Yeah. This is retained on PS3, which is really cool because this is like otherwise lost everywhere else. The cool things that they did for save files and like the little animations and models that are attached to them, you know? I was looking for Kingdom Hearts. They never had anything cool. It's just this. Oh, never mind. That's really cool. Whoa, Roxas is on the back. I forgot about that. I never knew about that, I guess. Look. What about vanilla? What about KH1? I don't have any KH2 vanilla saves on here. Oh, here's Nocturne's save thing. .007. From 2014, whoa. The eye moves. Schrodinger. EDS. What about if you hit delete? I don't think they Atlas did anything cool with this other than having the model animated a little bit. H1. Funnel mix. Oh, Donald and Goofy get into the foreground. Karibo dies if you try to delete Duelist of the Roses. I wonder, do I have a save for that on here? Did I scroll past one? The Nightclub 3 remix. Second 5. Didn't animate that, even though they animated tag 1. Really neat. I'm glad that the PS3 retains all of that. That's really cool. Forbidden Memories having an animated save. PS1 game? Did PS1 games have that? They had like... They did. They had like basic ones though. Do I... Yeah, here's my... I don't have any PS1 saves. I can make one. I really don't have an Ape Escape save? Okay, hold on, let me fix that real quick. Yeah, they're like emotes. How long does it take to get to that in this game? Let's see. Why the fuck did it sound like that? Jesus. Unfortunately, the PS3 outputs PS1 games at 480i instead of P. Pete. I might also think I don't have a DualShock? Question mark? No, I think I recognize this as DualShock. Second 3 is a JPEG of Panda. That's pretty good.
Spike, can you hear me? You must listen carefully. Something awful has happened. There's been an accident. The time station has been activated by Spectre and you're being transported back in time. You'll soon arrive in the lost land when dinosaurs roam the earth.
Percussion is sick. I think Ape Escape 2 and 3 suck compared to this game. Because... So this game is the DualShock game. You see how I'm doing this with the character right now? You can't do that in 2 and 3. The feeling of the sticks being directly connected to the game doesn't exist because they fucked with the control scheme. Everything's fucked. 3 is kind of neat. They at least brought back the original composer of this game, but 2 doesn't even have the original composer in it. I just think it sucks. Like, catching monkeys with a net is harder in the other 2 games than in this one because you can't just... It doesn't just fucking work like it's supposed to, you know? I did a full stream of this game like a year or 2 ago. CRT stream even. Yes. Ape Escape Million Monkeys. I haven't played any other Ape. I do have the only non-numbered Ape Escape I've played. I actually have it on disc. Is Pumped and Primed, like that weird like party game, co-op game, whatever the fuck. They made so many stupid fucking games. That game's probably neat, but like immediately after this game, they made Ape Escape 2001, where the gimmick is, oh yeah, you have to vacuum the pants off the monkeys. It's like, bro, can you just make more games of this formula? Goated as formula, they have to make abysmal dog shit, you know? Whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. Like made the stupidest shit. At least, yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3 and vice versa having like the respective mini games. That's cool. This is one of the most like pleasant games on the ear. Good ass game. Let's see the save file. I'm gonna have to do a Guitar Hero drumming stream. Not tonight. I gotta get more stuff set up for it and get a bit more familiar with it. But that will happen. Especially now that I have my adapter, I have like Xbox 360 and PS3 copies of random Guitar Hero games. I can start using those too. What was I doing? Oh yeah, save file. Yeah, they're like little emotes. Don't they like blink or whatever? Some of them I remember being like animated like GIFs. Cool. I guess I want to randomly do before I call it a night. Ah, you know what? Why the fuck not? Play Mission 1 of Agent Under Fire because I play this game in my sleep sometimes if I can't fall asleep. It's my version of counting sheep. In like 2 seconds. 100%. I even have the save files for this. Fresh save is ideal anyways. Missing P3 Fez? That's on purpose. I'll need a save file. Come in. Hey, wake the fuck up, Jesus. Default controls move and rotate on the same stick like some dog shit, GoldenEye shit. Jake not stir it. I bought this game to install FMCB. Is that a what console jailbreak is that for? Is that for Xbox? I use this. I think this game you can hack Xboxes with, but
Bond, M here. I'll try to keep in contact with you.
I play this game in my sleep when I can't, or in my mind when I can't sleep. Specifically, punching him in the back spawns the key card to use this. Refrigerated beverage. Oh, yes, I remember that. You can strafe jump in this game. I haven't figured it out, but if this is like a Quake 3 engine something, like heavily forked version of it, but it still exists in this. Agent Under Fire exploit, Xbox exploit. I'm pretty sure it does. It definitely does. I did it with Splinter Cell, but yeah, I remember the instructions for doing it on Xbox. You have to like start the first mission, then pause like when the helicopter is there or whatever. If you were to clip through this wall and go straight, you would find an unused room with a floating pair of legs. Is what's beyond this wall.
Careful, 007. They may know you're inside.
Take cover!
Damn it. Why are there 4? Usually there's only 3.
Security personnel.
Alright, check this out. Grenade.
Kill the light!
When you enter this room and the lights get killed, it teleports you to an identical room with the lights out. Why does the main sting keep playing? Oh, it's a sound effect. Whenever you do a Bond moment.
I've located the vial.
This game has the missions in this game, and like it has like a results screen. It's like a DMC game style moments. 007 style moments.
007.
This is my favorite
We
one,
believe the
especially with the
American
rocket.
agent
right
is
here.
being held somewhere on the lower levels. Submarine to launch in 5 minutes. They're on to you, Bond. Find the girl and get out.
Did it crash? Oh no, I'm done recording KH2 stuff for the day. I was just fucking around with random games and shit before I called it a night.
You've
I
got
can do
to
that
get on that
after a
submarine,
session.
007.
Should do a permadeath playthrough of this game. That'd be really cool.
4 minutes.
Oh, am I glad to see you. Please cut this
Shouldn't have
long.
been. That's how I end the game when I'm trying to count sheep by playing this game. I'm kidding. Yeah, that game and Nightfire. Those are the games of all time. Still have time for 2 random. No, I do not. I have the energy for one, but I'm not doing that. They're just Cerberus? No. Oh yeah, I just remembered. I accidentally saved over the pre-Satan boss fight that I wanted to have in DDS2, and I beat Satan last DDS2 playthrough. So I don't even have my like Satan save file. I just boot that game up and fight Satan. Pretty sick. Or else I would. I thought about it and I remembered. I can't. I fucked it up. But you know, don't I at least have part 1? The other one that you can do? Or did I ever... Maybe I downloaded... Let's see if I downloaded a Demi-Fiend save file. I don't think I did on hardware. Only on emulator. I have Time Splitters on here, but only because I was using it to set my PS2 network settings for playing Tony Hawk Online, which I was able to do. I was able to connect to KC Mongolo because they were streaming PS2 Thug 2 lobbies, and I could connect on my PS3. Yeah, I don't have a Demi-Fiend save, do I? No. Oh well. Started this game for the first time recently. It's awesome. It's the best. Let me at least just like walk around and hear some noises. Fighting Satan. I don't have my save file, or else I would. This is like a grinding setup I have, right? Oh yeah, this is for farming our habakis. If I get one. Oh, double Samayo. I think you get fucked up by these two. Well, let's see. Kill one at a time, see if it works. And not even red health. Are Mega 10 games actually difficult, or you can get ganked randomly? It's a bit of both. The times that they're easier than Persona games are because you actually get the agency to not let things get out of control and get stupid. But at the same time, you very much can also just get, like, it's mostly a Nocturne thing, really. Nocturne on hard, but that can happen in this game too. Especially with this demon. In the final dungeon, you find just one of them. They go first, they do like bloodbath 3 times in a row if they get a crit. That's happened to me. I have a video of it. Sorry, I gotta turn this down. Lol. See if I can get an Arhabaki in the next one. Also, you see how fast that shit just loaded in? When you're playing this game on like a PS2, especially if it's installed digitally, you see how fast that was? Before the riff even kicked in. You don't get that on emulator, I don't think. Maybe nowadays with a more updated PS2 emulator, but even then I don't think so still. Might not be in the right hallway. I thought I was. I've got the right setup for our Habaki, like Cactus and shit on my shit right now. Oh, he heals that. Lol. Calvary spent 4 hours fighting this guy. The one in the story, like the normal one, right? Where they combine into the big one. What was going wrong that it took that long to beat that fight? Or is he farming this? Fuck these guys. Yeah, next time the encounter loads in, just watch how fast it takes before I can like start inputting commands. You see that? I was just mashing X there. Almost fucking instant. It's so good on hardware like this. Oh, he put him in piston. Off disc, it's right when the rift finishes. It's cool that this game is made in a way where like it loads as fast as it can in the, you know, in the event that it can, you know. I guess it's kind of like KH2 drive forms. After you've done it once, you've like warmed up the PS2 for the drive form, you go back into it, it's like PS4 speed. But in my case, it's all the time because it's installed in my PS3, and my PS3 has an SSD in it. So I have essentially a PS2 with an SSD, and that doesn't buff it much more than just a normal hard drive, but it's nice for PS3 games at least. Fucking guy again. Get my ass. See, when people complain about this game having a high encounter rate, this is what you can do, at least on this hardware. If you have quick escape on, the odds are like almost guaranteed as well. Oh no, so many encounters, meanwhile. Gaming sound effects are so silly, yeah. All the generic ones everywhere. They're really funny. I don't know why that category is where they cheaped out in this game, but at least the music is full quality, unlike PS2 nonsense. Yeah, I don't think I'm in the right hallway for our Habaki, but it's just fun seeing this game and pressing the buttons it has, hearing the sounds. It feels good. Did I get owned by this? I guess the idea is I froze him with that, and then had Pete do last meal AoE hunt. Magic go away. One more encounter in this game. If I can't freeze Samurai. Supposed to have higher odds, but it really doesn't. Oh, the crit animations. You see the animation for that? You see how fucking cool that was? Oh my god. The way that MP Thief hits a mute weakness in this game. It's so funny. For Cielo's case. Only in this game they changed that in part 2, but MP Thief hits a ailment. It's an ailment type instead of Almighty. So Cielo getting hit by that hits his weakness and he gets drained for even more. Really funny. Feel the urge. I need to how do you unlock Tekken Bowl? Like bowling in Tekken Tag 1. I need to get that. Save file is my Tekken Tag. It might be this. I have to watch it now. It's Kino. It's Kino. Oh yeah, this is my save file. Okay. I think I just have to do a few more endings, quote unquote, to get Tekken Bowl.
Kazama.
I'll just do a Mishima secondary. Need another ending that I don't have yet. I did Jin though. I don't have Kazuya unlocked. Is he even in this game? Okay, yeah, sure.
Tag battle. Fight.
Oh, nice. I have it set to 1 round. Good. I'll make it faster.
Tag battle. Fight.
I think I also have it set to easy mode. Good. I can just do combos and shit. Not bad as the interlacing. It might just be because I have it set to 60 on the camera. Usually I do 30 if I'm streaming like a 30 FPS game. Let's see. I've been fucking with this setup a little bit. That's normal. That's normal.
Tag battle. Fight.
Genius music for game. Only like 4 games. I'm just like game hopping right now. I'm done playing KH2 for the night. I got the number of worlds I wanted to do for a single session, but I'm just fucking around before I end stream. I could do that sometimes. Okay. No, bunch of KH and the usual Mishima shit.
You win.
Look at how nice this stage looks. It's crazy. I do a little bit harder throughout the stages, but I also have it set to 1 round and easiest difficulty, because you can just do that in the settings to get the... Well, I'll get all the rest of the characters unlocked faster. I did a full stream of like old Tekken games with this on normal settings a little while ago. Go get that from bits. I think this is the most, like, the nicest looking and sounding Tekken game.
Tag battle.
Like the music style and the way that the simplicity of the stages is just so cool to look at and hear. Just feeling out the moveset, basic ass game compared to the new ones. When I get timed out for 20 minutes because you misspelled a single word. Yeah, that was my request. That's what to do with that many bits. Oh shit. Favorite Tekken tag team combo? I like, at least in this game, Jun and Jin, just because they both have this string, and I main Asuka otherwise. In Tag 2, I don't play that game, but it would be told you last time I played that game. Oh, Asuka and Wang. Wang is fun. T5 and onward.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh yeah, you have to kill their red leg too, this weird ass boss. Unknown kind of bad. In like, he doesn't have a confirmed identity of it being very similar to June. I always say her fucking name wrong. But in like early concept or whatever, she was like June's sister. But this game is, this and Tag 2 are non-canon, so it's just kind of like, oh, what if June but evil? As far as I know. I'm gonna pause the recording for the next bit I'm gonna do, but I've been fucking stimming with this Guitar Hero drum set so much tonight, I gotta at least do 1 or 2 drum songs on there, Expert Plus with my 1 bass pedal. I'm learning how to do that, and it's fun, but I kinda suck, but I'm kinda learning. See if I get Tekken Bull though, that's what I'm trying to get on here eventually. That's the ending? Bro's just meditating, remembering when he's like killing his family and he just smiles. Hey Hachi moment, that's fucking funny. That's just how it ended, I didn't press anything. I spent like 12 hours and 100 gigabytes of space for Clone Hero and I only played it 5 times. How about you play it 6 times? Or 7? I just got Clone Hero. But I prefer, when I can, playing on the actual games on my Wii. Yeah, what the fuck was this ending? Let me see that again. Killing Jean, killing Kazuya, and a smile. And that's it. Bruh. That's funny. I have to piss, enjoy the music in this, and while I go to the BRB screen so I can set up my drums. BRB. I was gonna pause the recording until the credits so that I don't get clipped by copyright when I upload this VOD. BRB. And see you YouTube VOD watchers. Have a good night, fellas. Stay tuned for more random drumming, random chaos drumming. I should start calling it that if I do this more. Whatever. Another session of KH2 recording. I'll try and start earlier if I can. Maybe tomorrow, most likely. I'm trying to do it every day. And maybe more of this afterwards, after the KH2. You'll have to catch it live though. I don't really want to archive these until I do like a dedicated drumming stream or something fun. But stay tuned until then. Probably be live tomorrow with more KH2. Have a good night. That's something that's really cool about the PS3. Look at this. All of like the PS2, the cool things about like PS2 saves are retained on here. Like if I try to delete this, I think even that. Are they supposed to do the thing where they the fucking save file? Yeah. This is retained on PS3, which is really cool because this is like otherwise lost everywhere else. The cool things that they did for save files and like the little animations and models that are attached to them, you know? I was looking for Kingdom Hearts. They never had anything cool. It's just this. Oh, never mind. That's really cool. Whoa, Roxas is on the back. I forgot about that. I never knew about that, I guess. Look.